What
What's
up,
going
Sip? Boy, my nigga.
in
What's
the
good, my
building,
baby?
man? What's going on, Lord? That is. You all right this morning, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good. Good out of bed. Still got stuff to do, so I'm gonna make it quick, right?
Yeah,
You,
for
you
sure,
know,
for sure.
you know that the word nigger came from Latin America, right?
I heard, yeah, facts.
You know, they created the word, and they far more racist than we are. So when they use it, they know what they saying.
Hmm.
This
Exactly.
was their word. You know what I'm saying? What amazes me is that they're allowed to use our word nigger, you know what I'm saying, frequently and constantly as they please, right? Just fully with all agency. But if you
Hmm.
start calling them wetbacks and spicks, oh, what's up, my spick? What up, wetback?
Yeah.
You racist, you racist. But yeah, they can talk to us in your kind of way, and it's cool.
But Lord ADS, are we allowing it though?
Yes, we allowed it. I don't know how desperate y'all like that little kid at school who's poor, broke, and ugly. You know that little kid who's desperate for friends and want to do anything for friends. You know, right? Even allow people to humiliate him and belittle him for friendship in the name of having some type of connection, right?
Yeah.
Versus the people on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, look on TV, right? Look on social media. Look in all these places. They have distributed on many different days and in many different ways. They don't really like your ass at all. I mean, they got niggas across T-shirts in
Oh no,
LA.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? In Oklahoma, it's supposed to be the most progressive city in the world, right? Oklahoma ain't even got no black people. They got niggas across T-shirts. That just shows how much they don't like you.
Big facts.
So go ahead and kick those. I do have sympathy for the women and children, of course, the DACA kids, because it wasn't their fault they was brought over here, so they deserve citizenship. The women, if no matter how tribal they might be to their man, they're super loyal. Over in Latin America, saying the sex trade over there is just only second to the drug sale. They fruits and vegetables don't bring in that much money.
Right. Oh, we. Oh, well, let's play this
So
video. Shit.
yeah.
Go ahead, Lord. My bad.
No,
Cut
you
you off.
good, Drip, you good. I'm just saying, the Portes, tell them to go to Portes, then get them the fuck up out of here, especially they don't like us.
Bro, let me tell you something, Lord ADS. When I played ball at UFH, bro, we would call them boys grass cutters, all kind of shit, roofers, wet. Boy, hey, boy, my Mexican partners. Now, one thing I can say about my Mexican partners, my mama has fed my Mexican partners. You feel me? So it's like it's different, but they ain't never called me the N-word, though. That's a fact. It's like they just had respect, but like Mexican to Mexican, they'll say, what up, nigga? But not the ER, so say. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put myself in a predicament where I'm in school, I get put out of school at any given moment for even addressing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different when you go into a school that's like diverse with everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody say something like that, then it's a problem. But I'm sure like at the HBCU and you got some Mexicans there that say that shit, they probably like blend in. Because if you go to a school that's diverse, bro, you might get an Indian who say that shit. You might get a Caucus who say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you just never know. But at the end of the day, bro, like you got people like Chief Keef like exploiting this shit to the world that people can say this shit, bro. Like on goddamn me, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the new one, bro. They in the goddamn me shower and shit after the game saying the N-word like hot nigga. Like, bro, they're singing Bobby Shmurda's song. You know, it's 102 nigga words in there. You feel me? And Will Smith character like squared that shit off. And them boys was shocked that he even said something, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if they put it in the shows, bro, they making this shit right, bro. And we know it ain't right.
Let me, the most offensive word you call a Mexican man to his face?
What?
A bean. What up, my bean? What up, bean?
Ain't never used them before. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
never used
Mexican
them.
beans. Yeah, they used to be a slang for them back in the day. They used to be something they said they called them was Mexican jumping beans. The beans.
Oh
man.
shit!
They
Damn.
didn't like that shit. They didn't like that shit at all. But yet,
Wow.
niggas okay.
I heard they don't like Poppy either.
Oh no, I ain't heard that one. That's crazy work. Papito.
Yeah, there's a gentleman that drives for my community. He's Mexican, and he said it means like you're a simp per se.
Hold on, what is it? Demon. Papi. That's a SIM card right there, goddamn. Call it how you see, Miss Joy. We would say essay. What up, essay? You know what I'm saying? Hey, este, amigo. And I ain't ever seen I mean, you know, see me, I do it kind of funny. So I'm like, hey, este, amigo, como estás, amigo? Like, and they be fucking with me, hey, este, amigo, and you. But like, I don't ever be like facetious or the bullshit, but like I say, my teammates, oh boy, they was every name in the book. But like that was just us just talking shit though. You say what, Lord?
Amigo just means friend. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. We're just trying to like
Diablo means devil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, Vato means bad guy, villain.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, Vato. Yep.
But if you call him a bean burrito, nigga.
Bruh. Burrito was like in the vocabulary. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, them niggas would laugh they ass out, bro, because it was just funny shit, but bro, they never would say the N-word. Like, but we had some that would say it, but bro, it was just bro, we was dorm mates, bro, man, I don't know, Lord. I ain't gonna even sit there and try to cap it, you know what I'm saying? Like lie and tell you that I did something because I didn't, bro. Like I ain't gonna even hold you because like it was like a brotherhood, like playing on that team, bro, because it was one band, one sound. Like nigga, we stick together through whatever, no matter what's going on.
But that was just a small subculture of experience.
Yeah. You're right.
The same agendas, the same goals.
You're right.
If they're your allies, they are good allies to have. They really are good allies to have. You know, right? Asians are good allies to have. You know, right? White folks is really good allies to have. But when y'all don't have anything in common, when it's just you and them on the street, and it's just them speaking from their position to your position, and you have nothing in common, that's when it becomes very insulting, right?
For sure. For sure. I took my neighbor all the way to court, baby, got a restraining order because he thought he was gonna play with me.
Damn, the neighbor?
The neighbor. The neighbor that was 10 feet away from my house, who couldn't come outside and look at me directly in his eyes, because if he had her, I was gonna call the police and have his tail locked up.
Ooh, Miss Joy ain't bullshitting.
You better count all 500 of them feet. Ain't that right, Miss Joy?
Miss Joy part of the HOA. The fuck? She calling him on your ass. His trash can out there for 2 days. Get him.
I don't go that far, but I don't be playing with them. You know what I'm saying? I told you I've been living in their neighborhoods all my days. Right. And I know how funny acting they can be. And I know that they may in front of your face may say that they using that word as a term of endearment. Then they go back home and they say, that silly Negro, let me call him a Negro.
Yeah, play in your face. Sitting there playing, and you playing with them. Y'all playing together in your face, nigga.
That boy Nightish always say they playing. That's for sure.
I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, let's see what this video do real quick. The first black man saying the N-word parody.
What's up, John? How you been, man? I haven't seen you in a while.
Not good, man. I've been on the run, man. I just got back in town today, man. I went to that bar down southeast that Margaret told us about.
Yeah, I remember.
Boy, you would have thought it was a Klan rally up in there. Boy, I thought that was my ass, man.
What happened?
Man, I just went in there to get a cold drink, and I'm thinking, it's gonna be a little chill and stuff. How you doing, sir?
What's good, nigga? You heard him?
Hey, yo, what you just called me?
And I'm thinking, it's gonna be a little chill and stuff. How you doing, sir?
What's good, nigga? You heard him?
Hey, yo, what you just called me?
Bro, you know what the nigga just called your ass. The fuck? Get up and do something. Scary ass nigga.
What's up, nigga? You don't get to call me that, boy. You don't get to call me that. What's wrong? You don't get to call me that. Look. You don't think I know what I'm doing? Huh? I'm doing this for us. Think about it. If we take back the word, it don't harm us no more. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard, nigga.
Wow. Dumbass boy.
You feel that?
Yeah,
You feel that?
It hit different, don't it? Ooh.
Yeah. you doing, Mr. Lane?
Damn.
I'm just chilling, nigga.
Say what? Nah, come over there and beat your ass, nigga. I mean,
Damn.
I wasn't.
Hey, how you been, nigga?
And you said what? Hey, stop playing with me, nigga. Wait, I didn't mean. Wait, that just. I didn't. Wait.
Be safe, nigga.
What's good, nigga?
Boy, that was deep right there, boy. That was deep. I ain't gonna hold you. That boy deep.
Wasn't it, bro? Shout
That
out to the
was deep.
homies, but
That
the
was
point I
deep.
was trying to make to Miss Jill was during a certain point in time,
Miss,
it wasn't.
wait,
Oh, my bad,
Miss
Miss Joy. I'm sorry, Miss Joy. I'm blowed. But like I was trying to make that point to you a while ago that like we at a point in time now where people they like it is a term of endearment because we use it as a term of endearment, right? So if I say something like, "What up, though, Lord ADS? What up, though, my nigga?" He gonna be like, he understands that that's basically like me saying hi to him. But if I say, "Hey, yeah, your son was somewhere acting like an N word with a hard ER," he probably gonna be like, "Oh, first of all, what type of person even act like that?" Right? What kind of person are you actually talking about? And usually when white people use that hard ER, they talking about like a slave version of us. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce. Yeah? Like they talking about niggas in chains. You feel me? So I think that was a good skit to represent how the younger generation, and that wouldn't even like that would be our ancestors using that word for the first time and taking it back because now it's a part of the culture. It's a part of music. It's a part of movies. They use it in everything without, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really get in trouble for it. It's not like using derogatory language against a small hat community because most of our community accept it as a term of endearment without the ER. With the ER, everybody universally knows that that's wrong. And it's a difference.
I get you.
Well,
I'll accept. Go ahead.
I apologize, Ms. Joy, but I won't get on this real quick because I got to jump off in a couple minutes. But I disagree with that. The word nigga has been in our vocabulary since the days of slavery. The master, right? We changed it back then to that term of a nigga. If you look in the back chat, Brother Drip,
Yes, sir.
I have proof and evidence of that.
All right. Let me download it real quick, Lord. It is.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing we got to worry about on here, huh?
No. It's been around, brother.
Okay, it's ready. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Go ahead. Fair use.
No,
Put it up at the top.
Go ahead, Lord. While I pull it up, go ahead. Say what you want to say. Give me like 20 seconds.
I think they tend to play in our face with that word, right? In our community, you're right, Daryl. We get that 1,000%, right? It's just you giving us a term of endearment, even though I think it might be a word that might put a curse on you. But in the same breath, though, I understand that most view it as just simple word of endearment, right? Which is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this is proof that it's been going on since 1923. This is the song from Sinners. Remember this, Daryl? You've seen the movie, right?
Gave a remarkable review. If nobody has seen it, they should.
Support us.
Amen and amen.
Fair use. Chuck say it has nothing to do with black people using the N-word. I don't understand, Chuck. What you say? Okay. Give me some context on that, Chuck. Hold on. I use. I don't know. Damn. Lord Jesus. It's 1927.
That word has always been around.
Wow. Yikes. He did say because I'm a nigga. I'm sure he said it the way we use it. That's for shit show.
Yeah, it's got connotation to it.
Yeah, but
I mean-
even now though, right? Like drip, like I don't really call myself a nigga now. Like niggas don't be like, yeah, I'm a nigga. Like we just say, well, what up, though, my nigga? Because that's that. I don't really see us calling ourselves that anymore, right? Outside of the president, you know what I'm saying? And even when he use it, he is using it to empower himself. I'm not like them niggas. I am the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I see people using it now, they always use it in a term of endearment, unless it's white people using it in the context that I saw the young lady use it in.
Yeah.
Hey, Drip.
And
Yes,
what I
sir.
want to add is, yes, I understand between, our own folk, it could be that. But what I'm saying is, regardless if it is the hard ER or the other way, white people mean it all the same.
I got your content, Miss Joy. I got you.
You know, it's always amazed me, brother, how the Slavs believe that they can belittle us. You know what I'm saying? They was the first slaves. That's where the word slave come from Slav, from Europe, because they was enslaved first. But that's all right too, though. And I'm about ready to drop in a second, Drip. I just want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Just me.
Oh Lord.
Your face don't match the avatar, baby. You need to update that avatar.
Lord Jesus.
Have a good one.
That's a bad, bro. Shout out to somebody.
Have mercy.
Just me trolling, man. She trolling. She good. Hold on. This is right here. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, damn, I ain't pull it up. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see. White rapper. You know what? I think I heard about this, Miss Joy. Yeah, that boy lost his rabbit ass mind.
Yeah, I've been following him ever since.
What?
Yes, because every time he goes somewhere, I'm making sure that folks know that he like to use that word.
Okay. What up, TMKC in the building? Good morning. You there? You on mute? We'll stop the whole show. Lord Jesus, Chuck. It's just me. Y'all cutting up. Hold on. Let's play this content, Miss Joy. Fair use for the Jews. Let's go.
We let the guy in the back who knocked your boy out and took his burger. Yeah, I told him I was going to take his shit for you. Look. I got him. He wasted his money. And he went to jail. I ain't go to jail.
Hold on. What he say? Hold on.
Look, that nigga said.
Oh, yeah. That boy did say that nigga said. Oh, yeah. I heard that. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. Hold on. Let me play.
We let the guy in the back who knocked your boy out and took his burger. Yeah, I told him I was going to take his shit for you. Look. I got him. He wasted his money. And he went to jail. I ain't go to jail.
He said a couple times. But you tell
See,
me.
they around their own kind though.
So how you think they using it though? So
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about between. Yeah, how they use is how they use it. I'm talking about between us black people. That's terms of endearment. I don't see them talking like that around no real, like, if you can show me this video on the south side of Chicago, I'll give it to you. But you ain't gonna find that.
I emailed a lot of his black friends, and a lot of his black friends said that this was okay.
Black friends that's in a community where it's not predominantly black, more than likely.
This man is from Mississippi. It's all
shit.
black.
There's some caucus in Mississippi too, though.
It is.
Cornbread fed.
It is, but I'm
Looking
it's mostly black in Mississippi.
No, for sure, because that's the South. That's the South for sure. Yeah, gotcha.
This man is from Vicksburg. This man is from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Not a black person in sight. In a room full of white folk. And on live.
Let me ask you this, Ms. Joy. Has Eminem ever used the N-word?
He bet not.
I don't know if he ever used it or not.
Because he bet not. He bet.
But you got people like Lil Pump, them goddamn, they use that shit.
Who?
Lil Pump. What he used to sing, Demon?
Like Gucci Land shit.
Yeah, the Gucci some shit. Goddamn. Oh, well, 6ix9ine say that shit faithfully.
6ix9ine.
I mean, I'm saying.
I've heard him say it a few times.
Yeah, he a nigga. Like him and Academic say nigga back and forth all day long.
Yeah, I told you I got a problem with it. You know,
Yeah, that's kind of rough though.
I really do have a problem with it. It's, you know, especially if it's outside of, like I said, between our own. And then I rarely use it then, you know, because you may hear me say Negro, you know, or what have you, but I try not to. I try not to use the word.
So BJ said Paul Wall did it. Damn.
Paul did it.
I don't remember Paul. Man, look.
Chaka, Mississippi is not no mostly white, baby. I got plenty family that I spent plenty much time in Mississippi. Mississippi is our land.
Damn. Boss man say, why not? You call them out their name.
Yeah. Call who out their name?
I'm guessing the other races.
No, I don't try. I try not to do that either. You know, if I don't want them calling me out my name, I sure ain't gonna, you know, call them out theirs. You know, respect is given where respect is, you know.
I think it's, I mean, in the modern day time, Ms. Joy, I mean, I'm gonna just keep it a book. We're like, if somebody wouldn't have crashed out over that word and they just crashing out over the word, I ain't gonna respect it because like these motherfuckers using that shit on the daily, bro. Like, I'm not gonna crash out behind that bullshit for sure.
Yeah, I ain't gonna crash out, but if you my neighbor, I probably gonna take you to court.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, shit. Where's King Rooster when we need him to confirm? BJ say, yeah, Mississippi is full of blacks. Yeah, ain't gonna lie. Like, Mississippi got a bunch of black, but they got a bunch of pure whites in that motherfucker too. Them old Delta down ass white folks.
Yeah.
We understand that too. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
We understand that for sure. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Look, that nigga said, we let the guy in the back who knocked your boy out and took his burger.
So let me ask you this. Do y'all think they check people in Hollywood? They in the studio and you got these white producers and shit and they might say the N-word because I'm sure that goes on all the time. Because a lot of the white engineers are definitely engineering for the black people, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they say it around the wrong person, they get corrected.
So just say Kanye West was in there. Do you think he's gonna say something?
Yeah.
I don't think he would.
You don't think so? I know Charleston.
Not if it's one of his teammates. Not if it's one of his people that's on his team. I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
He might not. I don't know.
But see, Ms. Jordan, that's what makes it so fucked up because if they not gonna say it to their teammates, why they can't? I mean, like, come on, that mean nigga, you need not to say it to nobody else, bro, because you can't pick and choose.
Mm-hmm. And see, that's why they confused because you know, like this man, it's okay in Vicksburg, but don't you bet not travel outside of Vicksburg, sir. You sure better not come to Joy neighborhood with that mess. I sing my husband outside on your tail, but but you know, so it's just like, you know, that's what gets them confused because some people say it's okay, some folks is like no, and I think, you know, we're giving them a misrepresentation of how most of us feel. Most of us, you know, ain't feeling it coming from them, you know.
No, I mean, it definitely catch you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely catch you off guard because in your mind, you like, oh, this motherfucker trying to hurt my feelings. Oh, he trying to be all the way facetious. He trying to be all the way facetious about turning around and calling me an N-word because, bro, you could have said anything else but say the N-word. But you know.
And then my thing is, why you want to use that word? You think you so cool. Why you want to use it? You know, that's
I think they be capping for their own people, though. I think in real time, these motherfuckers are using that word.
Mm-hmm. They be capping for their own people. That's why I know it's not right. Because they just trying to say to my people, I'm that cool with them that I get to use this word. Look, now get your ass somewhere and sit down.
They say Eminem did use it, Miss Joy.
Did he? I'm glad I ain't heard it because I probably have never listened to another Eminem song.
Yeah, and BJ say I don't think they was. Yeah, I didn't think so either. In Hollywood, because it's all about $1. Yeah, for sure. Because your goddamn record label might be a small hat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all kind of shit. So it's definitely gonna be a little bit more respect there because, of course, it's just a messed up Hollywood situation. But at the end of the day, like, This lady here, Charlotte Hendricks, I'm gonna play her video. Like she like, yeah, she cut the fuck up on this one. This is the headlines with this Charlotte Hendricks lady. Let me see. Canton, Ohio police killed a friend of mine. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Randall. Shit. Hold on. Let me get this out the way here. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness. This story is amazing. Okay, I can't lie. This story is absolutely gold. This is the perfect.
TMK, see you down there? You was on mute.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, love bug.
Good morning, John. Good morning, Daryl.
So TMKC, what you had to say about the N-word and this lady Shiloh, if you know about this little case?
I don't know about the case, but I'm not a nigga. If y'all want to be niggas, y'all can be, but I'm not one.
I know that's right, TMKC.
Talk your shit, girl. Shit, all right.
ER or the A.
Yeah.
Dude, no version.
Now see, y'all gonna make me bring up that bullshit. When I was called one the other day and ain't nobody want to goddamn meet, you know what? That's a bit. Keep that same energy, boy. That's light work, boy.
Y'all my niggas.
Come on, bro.
Drip, I was over here staying out of the conversation.
Man, dogs me, man. Oh, I wasn't saying what? Come on, man. Man, I ain't finna go there, man. Shout out to
Miss Joy ain't saying nothing because look, I'm out of it.
Like, come on, man. Ain't never talked to her. Come on, bro. Like, we know it when you got that tone on you, because you don't talk like that unless you flying off the handle with somebody else. But I'm telling you, nah, that shit was a little different. But it's cool.
And I mean the perfect representation of this country, of the United States of America. The perfect representation. Not what they tried to tell you right in school, not what they try to tell other countries. This story right here is the perfect representation of the country. Now, for those who don't know of the story, I'm going to give you just the details, right? So what happens is, you have this white woman with 2 kids on the playground. She's confronted by this black man who tells her, hey, did you just call this kid N-word? And just like most of these cowards, she tries to say, what are you talking about? What? I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
Did you call him the child?
The fuck you talking
Did you
about?
call the child the word?
None of your fucking business.
It is my own business. You call him. Okay, why don't you have the boss to say it right now again?
Because that's usually their go-to. Is either they don't know anything or then it becomes a joke. When consequences happen to knock on their door, it becomes a joke or they don't know anything. So she goes, I didn't know anything. Eventually, as he continues to press her, she admits as she says the N-word, and she said, well, he stole from my bag. The kid went in my bag. Now,
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody dig into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old and the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
we don't know this to be true. We don't know anything about it. But apparently, this little 5-year-old...
Did she hit that boy with the igger? Wow, you a bad motherfucker, boy. Boy, you talking about walk down, drill right on live playground property?
Oh yeah, ski mask on immediately. That's why I keep 2 of them inside my car.
I'm telling you, what drilled on immediate? Like what?
No,
Vaughn just playing in my head right now. Vaughn.
See, you got to stop doing that. You got to play the game like how they play the game.
Yeah, I already know.
And that's how they get they tear, and then they stop messing with you.
The paperwork on
Well, they already
motherfuckers.
took away her GoFundMe drip. You know what I'm saying? I was covering that because you know she was almost at she was over $500,000. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
I would have sued her for
They
all.
sent that money back. You know, I'm like, I saw goofy niggas. I ain't gonna, like I said, you know, I respect your channel, cuz. So it's like It's hoe ass niggas that be running around to most. I'm like, yeah, she's about to get that money. Blood, y'all think GoFundMe about to sign with that shit, bro? What's wrong? It's been a million niggas that
Yeah.
done lost their shit, bro. You think this is any different? Cause that
Come
nigga
on,
Crispy
bro.
lost his shit. You feel me?
Good. Because
That's crazy.
she's so not worthy, not of a penny of it.
No,
Man, that's
of
slight
course
work.
not.
Well, that's wild.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
I'll
would
tell
have been
you.
on her head. You feel me? Like it would have been
Yeah, I would have.
instant
I ain't
smoke,
gonna lie.
brother.
And Demon, I'm with you. But like Miss Joy said, when you hit him with that motherfucking that paperwork and it's signed, sealed, and delivered, boy, it hit different. But I know that, trust me, Demon, I'm on that Virgo Demon time, bro. Like, what, ma'am? I'm
No,
finna,
I need her
boy,
to feel
look.
it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel what y'all talking about, and that is the right thing to do. Let me make that clear. I completely agree. However, I still want you to feel this. I want every day when you see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was like, if it was no cameras rolling, man, I'll give you a permanent scar. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, you gotta look at
every
this boy
time you
every
wake up,
day.
you need, yeah, I need you to remember that shit. I need you to
Oh
remember never to
shit.
use that word in that context ever again. You feel me? Or
That's
we coming
assignment.
back.
That's for sure, bro. That is for sure. God damn, David say you want to
Like
put a
back in the
permanent.
day, yeah, bro. It like niggas knew not to talk about the Italians back in the day, and it wasn't because of the law. Like at some point, fear has to become a tool for niggas. You feel me?
Right.
For sure.
Nah, that's a fact, David. You ain't
That's just
bullshitting
what
me.
it is.
That's
Yeah.
the problem. Niggas ain't shameful no more. Like they fuck it. Yeah,
I
I
think
did
fear is a good thing.
it.
So, and I always tell Gently, and she's like, "Well, some stuff is evil. Evil and good don't exist. That's all perception.
Hmm.
That's
Speak on
facts."
that shit, Damon. What you mean? Even the good don't exist. What you mean?
All right, let me break it down for you. Right? You ever watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you the way that Darth Maul explained it to Ahsoka Tano. When the Jedi was in order, right, everything was like going good and shit, but they were still doing quote unquote evil stuff. Let me explain, right? They would go and stab people with their lightsabers, right? These people be criminals, but you're still deleting life, right? You're
Right.
justifying evil under the palette of good. So he was telling her that justice is just a construct of the current power base, like our system works. Justice works as our current look at what's happening to Carmelo. If me and Drip was in charge, there wouldn't even be a situation. But because our current power base is mostly supremacists, he's going to have a uphill battle, right? So
Right.
when I think about good and evil, you see goofy shit like niggas the Confederacy is about Southern independence. They do so much evil shit, even going to war, shooting, blowing up kids, blowing up hospitals, all kinds of shit, bro, on a daily basis, right? Even in recruiting our children to do this shit, right? And they act like it's not evil to them. Like, let me give you a better example, a real life example. Again, I would not use any names, but
Appreciate it.
There was somebody in my life who was a part of the armed services.
Oh
And
shit.
I used to get into it with this person because of my family background in the armed services. And I would say, I think it's hypocritical for you to really judge street niggas or talk about street niggas when, with all due respect, everybody around you got an M4 in their hand. Everybody around you trained to delete people. Everybody around you trained to break down systems and demilitarize people governments. That's what y'all do. Y'all trained to do that. But then you would judge any street nigga from me to whoever. I think that's very hypocritical. Not to mention, you know what I'm saying, what happened to JFK? What happened to these guys? I know none of us made that call. So who really out here really doing evil shit? What happened to MLK? Right? It wasn't none of us that made that call. Right? That's you niggas. You know what I'm saying? But then all that shit get justified. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify I'm not trying to speak badly about 9/11. But again, they went over there, took out bro whole family. They made a movie about this shit. People clapping when the shit announced on the theater. Oh, he dead. Oh, his family dead. Clap, 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 clap. When they family dead, oh no, It's bad,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's okay to justify shit when the power base is beneficial to you, and it's unjustifiable when it doesn't benefit you. This is something that ideology is why I don't like sinners, right? You know what I'm saying? It's okay to sell black people poultry and goods and take our money the moment that your proximity to whiteness widens, right? And you more on our side. Now vampires come on in, kill everybody because I'm mad. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the goofy shit I don't like, because again, the mob the mob still operates as they always have. Nobody say nothing, right? And Drake, we both weed smokers, so I know you know this one. How many niggas was demonized and villainized and had their character villainized because they sold weed or smoked weed? But now, when white boys open up dispensaries, same game we got, nigga. They got a grow house, they got a place where they stash it, they got a place. In the beginning, Drip, they weren't even doing credit cards, cash only, nigga. You feel me?
Now they doing that shit now.
You understand me? So when we had our operations running, everybody was against us. Black women against us. Black men against us. OGs against us. Nobody want to fuck with niggas. Having niggas locked up, like Biggie said. Shout out to niggas that's just calling the police on me when I'm trying to feed my motherfucking daughter, cuz. But when these white boys do the same shit and just put a little piece of paper to say, now we can do it. Who granted you the power to do it? They granted themselves the power because they have the power base. You know what I'm saying? So anything that they do, they can kill our leaders and say, well, they were bad guys. The Black Panthers, they was rebels, man. They was killing people when we know that wasn't really the case. And then make it seem like it's something that is good, but it's really not. And to me, that's why I don't look at shit in good and evil. It's all about perspective, bro. I got a million different examples I can use this in, right? For example, this is the last one I'm gonna use. I think Drip, you said you never watched Game of Thrones, right? You never watched Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I have. I watched it before, but I might have watched 2-3 episodes, but not just too much. But I have watched it before. I know what it's about.
This is a good perspective about good and evil, right? So at one point, the Riverlands was being captured by the Lannisters, and Jaime said something. He said, "Well, we gave this land to these people because they killed their king for us." And the other people said, well, they're just fighting for their home. So technically, they're just doing what they're supposed to do. Well, he said, no, they're rebels. This land was given to Drip. Why is but Joy and her whole family, her father, and 10 other generations was all born here. Well, it is what it is. You see the perspective that can be drawn, right? Where you can be called a rebel for fighting for your own home because you're breaking the doctrine. You know, and they ran with that propaganda and they wiped that family out, right? But the whole point is this, bro. They weren't rebels. They was fighting for the home that they were born in. And like they said, they were not leaving. They had every right to stay. They were being forced out, and the propaganda that was being pushed was they was rebels. And this happens all the time when you see black protesters protesting versus white protesters. White protesters can burn garbage cans, flip over cars, all kinds of shit. You won't see nobody. And January 6th for Donald Trump is a clear example of that. But when you see black people protesting, tear gas, all kinds of shit, cuz, right? And it's because of the perception that they have for it, bro, and the current base that certain races is tied to and certain races are not. That's how I look at it. Sorry for ranting.
No, you're good. Church say that's some real shit. What up, Robin M in the building? Good morning, ma'am. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, Church talking to the chat. Let's see. Sugar Bomb. Oh Lord, here we go. That's a TV show. TV is in life. The black man crying for victim. Ain't nobody crying for no goddamn boy. This motherfucker here. Sugar Boy, you always quick to stir up some shit, boy. I love you for it though. Goddamn.
Shit, man. They always talking shit.
P.O. to die. Randall say Charlottesville.
Miss Joy got a little rebuttal.
Go ahead, Miss Joy. You got it.
So
Miss Joy, before you go, can I just give one more example if you don't mind?
Sure.
Go ahead.
And you older, sorry, not older, but you have more life experience than me and Drip, so I know maybe you can relate more to this.
Well, that was a good cleanup, boy. I fuck with that. That was a great cleanup. God damn it, boy. Shit.
It's about how you say it, not about what you say.
On God.
Right, I love Miss Joy. So Miss Joy, and Drip, this is for you too, because you live with more life experience than I am.
Right,
so.
right. So,
but
this nigga
in my
ain't shit,
opinion, why weren't the events that we know now is 1921 Tulsa, Oklahoma, why weren't those events taught? In my opinion, before y'all go, they weren't taught because it highlights the evilness, right, quote unquote, that these people were doing. But they also knew that they would justify it, as they have done. You get what I'm saying? No reparations for those people, no nothing, right? So I think that just highlights again by what they teach us in history and leave out that the current base controls what we perceive as evil and what is not. Because if me and Drip went out and destroyed a whole town today, they would call us like the second coming of Adolf. And
Come
again,
on,
he's
man.
another person that they call evil, but he was really just defending his own people. It sounds so crazy to me to say that, but I really do feel that way. Adolf was doing nothing different than what our founding fathers did. He slaved and pillaged. They slaved and pillaged. He had captures and camps and stuff like that. They had slavery camps all across America. So, and plantations that still exist to this day. So, I see no difference in the actions. I just see that propaganda is taught. That's how I feel.
So before Miss Joy go, Sugar say, I was taught about Tulsa, but I was also taught by my family. Right. Parents are not educating shit, but Six Red, bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe. Randall Robinson say, Ohio school didn't teach about Tulsa. Texas schools, I don't remember Tulsa. I ain't gonna hold you. And you can say what you want. I was an athlete, so coach, I probably ain't go to that class, social studies or, something like that. But I don't know. I don't even remember that far back as far as the Tulsa shit. But we was taught, and like you said, Demon, they only teach us what they want us to know. Because, bro, it was a lot of shit, bro. Like, matter of fact, I remember, I think my last year of school, bro, they took social studies away. Wasn't no more teaching about the slavery shit no more.
Bro, they teach us that John, that's on the tip of my tongue right now. John something right now. John Hopkins. They teach us that John Hopkins is the #1 medical school in the country and probably the best hospital in the country as well.
I heard that too.
They didn't teach us about Henrietta Lacks and how they kidnapped her and stole her genes and how most of the modern science come from HeLa genes, which come from a black woman. So, like, these things are not universally taught. And if they are, then let's do a little challenge. Let's all go today to our children's school and talk to the principal, specifically the principal, and say, can you show me the part of the curriculum that covers Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Henrietta Lacks specifically? And then just be quiet and watch what happens, right? They'll teach about every other major thing that impact them. They're going to learn about JFK, right? They're going to know about the dear old good president that lost his head. But they're not going to learn about the woman that got picked up and dissected on for years until she died. So even in the way that they teach you, you have to be self-taught, because the teaching itself is based on like a certain power structure as well. If you're not a part of it, it is what it is. That's why students in Chicago don't have access to the same education that the ones that are in Massachusetts that grow up to go to Harvard, right? It is what it is. That's how how they built this shit.
So
go ahead, Ms. Joy.
So my little comeback to that is, so when y'all ready to go buy some land and we can start teaching our own. But that's just, a conversation for another day.
On some Umar shit? We trying to be like Umar?
Hey,
or the Q butter?
Whatever. I don't know. I don't know too much about what Umar doing. I definitely don't know whoever Q butter is.
Yeah, I don't know him either.
I like Q butter. He cool.
About how Joy feels. Joy feels that ain't nobody coming to save us. We can argue all this and that. It's time to put our money where our mouth is. Point blank, period.
But
go ahead.
I don't think they got enough money to do it.
Yeah, if we come together, yeah, we do.
Okay, well, one thing, Ms. Joy. Now, the other day we were talking about the homie Q butter and all his doings in the school and shit. And I big saluted, bro. I don't really know who he is, but he went on my timeline, so I actually followed him the other day. And he do like a lot of panels and shit, but they was dragging the nigga because of him teaching black shit and teaching how to be, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy because we do, need to know about, what we have brought to the table because most of us do not, and that's
And
why
that Cuba a real nigga.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us still think that the level of success is by obtaining what they feel is, successful.
Miss Joy, let me tell you how much of a real nigga Cuba is. This is what I know about him, not what I think. What I know for a fact that I can prove. I can't speak on it fully on Drip Show, but
Hell nah, I already know where you finna go, sir. Shit, nah. We
Cuba
know.
don't even allow nobody to speak bad about black women in his presence.
Hey,
The last time that we saw somebody do it, that man got
No, the fuck you not,
yeah.
David. No. You that nigga think you slick. I'm dropping your ass. Hell no.
That's good.
Fuck no.
I do think we should be,
He's very protective over black women. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, let's just say that. Yo, you ain't shit, boy. You ain't shit, boy. Go ahead.
That's a good thing for sure. It's a good thing.
Let me see. Somebody said something in the chat. But, go ahead, Ms. Joy. Go ahead.
You know what I think people should perceive as evil, but they don't, is museums. I've always thought that was crazy, right? Think about it like this, right? They don't pay for nothing. They steal it. And this was highlighted in the intro to Killmonger's intro to in Black Panther. But in real life, that's like if I come take all the Drip shit, you know what I'm saying, delete one of his homies, and this is the body of one of the Houston Drippers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Houston Dripper.
Yeah, I'm saying that shit crazy. Like they got a whole Drip. They got a black woman body in England in a museum. Like the woman who like had the biggest butt or some shit back in the day.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
They still got her actual body shown in a library, cuz.
That's how nutso humans are. But my little rebuttal when you said that good and evil or good, whatever you said, is about perception.
Right.
I definitely get that. However, though, just as a person that knows from right and wrong, regardless of what the law, gives balance to of this and that or whatever, as a person what's right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you have the choice to make a better decision, regardless of what the law may say. Oh, okay. Because we may give you a little pass because of such. So just because the law may give you a pass internally, though, are you really given a pass? Universally, are you really given a pass? Because life still gonna show up, regardless of choice.
Yeah, Robin, you ain't shit neither.
No, that's what you were saying. You were saying that,
because I think it's just built on perception itself, right? Like, why don't we tell soldiers that they are killers and they are going to rot in hell?
But they are killers and they are going to rot in hell.
But why don't we tell them that?
It doesn't matter that if we tell, because we're given, whoever created the concept of being a soldier, they, of course they want to make sure that those folks feel that they're doing something correct. However,
patriotism, right?
However, though, at the end of the day, they are the same. They are killers. I'm sorry, I don't want to use that word.
Deleters.
They are deleters. They are going to suffer the consequences of doing such, regardless if somebody told them that, hey, we're going to pay you to be this soldier. And yes, we're not going to throw you in jail or bash you upside the head because you done knocked off a whole family. No, you still going to get what's coming to you. It don't matter.
No, I definitely agree. I'm just speaking on like the perception that they have.
I get you plenty of soldiers not even able to sleep at night.
No, that's a fact.
Come home.
I agree.
They can't even sleep.
What up, Romello?
You think being able to sleep at night worth them couple $1,000s they get a month? Nope. Not to me. They no. They
It might not be worth that, but right, ask them white boys this question: is it worth national security? Right? If you ask them that question, I promise you'll get the answer that you're not even. They're gonna say absolutely.
And it could be worth it to them, and they
Exactly.
have to live the rest of their life not sleeping.
Bro,
They're gonna call
I
themselves the good guys.
I ain't never took it like that, knowing that the soldiers. Oh Lord, that's a sensitive subject. Oh Lord, I ain't never thought about it like that. That's crazy.
And they would do evil things, quote unquote, under national security for national security. And again, I mean, yeah, they might not sleep at night, but they sleep better knowing that they have the bigger gun. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, ask Hiroshima. Nobody said, "Oh, that was completely evil." Like people clap for Oppenheimer. He's seen as one of the greatest scientists of all time because of what he did to Japan. Right? They call him the angel of death.
That lived over there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And Ms. Joy, this is the crazy thing. Americans knew that children died. We knew that innocent people lost. Nobody still say, "Oh man, we're an evil country for doing that." No, we're happy for our soldiers. You know what I'm saying? We salute them. You know what I'm saying? We show them reverence. They don't pay taxes. They get discounts in our society, right? So that's all I'm saying is the perception that they, and on top of that, when you're talking to patriotic people, they would completely disagree with everything we've said today. They would say, yeah, these people are the only reason why we even get to sit here and have these conversations.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Robin them and Sugar Bum must be patriotic then, because they definitely on the drag mission. They on a drag mission this morning. Fuck out of here. Shit.
I don't mean to ruffle any feathers, because I definitely get it and I understand that, but my thing is, if everybody had the heart of gold, we wouldn't have to worry about no bombs blowing each other up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's over with.
Hold on, y'all, real quick. Let me bring somebody up to the stage real quick, bro. Hold on. Is that Sugar Bum? Stan, the man in the building. In the building. What up, Stan?
Hey, salute. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir. What up, Ferg? Good morning. Oh, I'm cool, Stan. Shit. Enjoying the stream. What's going on, my guy?
Not much, man. Just listen to conversation.
I know, bro. Look,
What's good,
man.
Stan, my nigga?
I know that shit, goddamn. Oh my God, this nigga ain't shit. Look. I'll say this nigga ain't shit, bro. We just reenacted the goddamn video, literally.
How I feel? You feel that power you got?
Sheesh. Lord of Jesus. Oh my God.
Mr. Long, I can't stand you, sir.
Shit, boy. What's up, Stan, nigga? Damn.
It came out without him even noticing, man. This nigga crazy.
Boy, shit, man. So, Stan, I know you got something to say about this whole thing. I didn't want to go there, but
let him finish. Let him finish, man.
Oh,
I'm done.
Let him get it out.
Lord of Jesus. I'm nervous. I don't want.
Me too.
Let him go. Let him go.
Go ahead, bitch. Go ahead, Stan. Shit, it's on you.
Nah,
it's on you.
Me. Let's Joy them go. Go.
Joy said she threw.
I definitely done.
Oh, look, I ain't say shit. I'm like,
you good, my nigga. You can go.
Damn, yeah, you good, my nigga. You can talk about it. Lord of G. Damn, all the soldiers just came in the building. God damn, Marcus, Ferg, and Stan. Salute.
I'm going
on
home.
service, man. God damn. They must have heard the call. They must have heard the bat signal. So Stan, what you got to say? Everybody waiting on you.
Man, give me a second. Let me get my Bluetooth.
Go ahead.
Y'all go ahead.
Right there. I'm gonna press play so we can see how this woman lost her goddamn mind. Nah, remember, I'm trying to let him cook. You feel me? I hope all three of them don't come up here. That's what I hope. But hey, it is what it is. Let's talk about it. It's Wake Up with Drip. And the demon seemed like goddamn and Miss Joy. Let's do it.
He stole from my bag. The kid went in my bag. Now.
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay. Shit. Like
I
she
got
got
an edited version, child.
Boy, look at here. Boy. Don't have me do no
See how
voiceover.
that N-word feel different? Feel like she just whipped you with a fucking.
Yeah, she definitely pulled that shit out of here. Shut your ass up. Yeah, man. She, she, oh my God.
Oh, y'all to pop the baby in her hand. You gonna learn today.
Lord. Pop the baby? Damn. Goddamn roulette. Shit. Damn.
She admits this and she says the N-word, and she said, well, he.
So, Demon, it's just no holds bars. Fuck it. I'm gonna go. Right?
I mean, bro, she going. Like I said in my video, if she get to indulge in her vices, I'm going to indulge in mine.
Oh my God, she and her femininity. Ooh,
Yeah.
child. Boy, thank you, Mr. DJ. A 5-year-old has no concept of what they're stealing, of what stealing is. No, that's for sure. Come on, man. Not a 5-year-old. I mean, these kids these days might have a clue. I don't know, but I'm with you though.
They still kids though. So
No,
she
for
gotta
sure.
get-
I'm
yeah.
definitely with y'all because I would expect nothing less than what y'all saying for sure.
She gonna learn.
Romero say sorry, but I would have to catch a case. You know, learn today. God damn.
Stole from my bag. The kid went in my bag. Now,
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
All right, that's what you said.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
is the guy
Drake, we gotta edit
recording?
this one.
He not even a N-word, right?
No, he's not one of us. He's not one of us.
That's what I'm saying. So why would she say that?
I think that the baby that she was addressing was one of us, and somebody else
Oh,
was recording.
okay.
That was at the park. You know, like parents be at the park and shit.
Right. For sure. Yeah, but damn, you don't. I mean, did you pop the baby? Shit, it seems like you probably popped his ass. I don't know. It's definitely giving like you wanted to whoop him. Yeesh. Hold on, let's see.
Hey,
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
nobody dig into your shit.
Damn, she really handling, bro, the dumb fuck and all that other extra shit going on. Shit.
She really
Yeah.
don't like us. Boy.
Yeah. But you know, it's just like the white crust around her lip. It's just she don't even like herself. Goddamn, she don't like herself. The white caucus of the Caucasus Mountains of New Zealand. Lord Jesus.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna
Are you about to hit him? You chase him?
But why they feel like they can disrespect us like this though? Like they
Because she
comfortable
wasn't
with
expecting to get
disrespecting
knocked
the
in the
fuck out of
face.
us.
She would have to say that shit to me from on the floor. Now what you say?
God damn, boy. Like she
And give me your
comfortable with that
phone,
shit, Miss Joy.
everything. Give me your car keys. Yeah.
Vaughn.
Indeed. I probably would have took a case on this one because she said it a couple. She said
Like she was like antagonizing, like that's
I told
yeah,
you, Miss
that's
Joy,
crazy.
ski up. Go ahead and ski up real quick.
God damn, man. We masked up. Big brother.
we gone
Lord
and go.
Jesus.
We're gonna do them 24.
Yeah.
Big
You
time.
could
What
have
they
been like
do?
my
What up,
man's
Rooster?
from Fresh. You feel me, Drip? When they was at the basketball court. Remember that movie?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. What you call
Fresh?
me? Yeah.
Yeah,
And on White Man Can't Jump.
Oh yeah, we about to air this bitch out.
Mm-hmm. See, they wasn't bullshitting. She was going to hit the kid. Oh, yeah, man, come on, man. If the guy wasn't filming, bro, Mr. DJ, that's what I just said. Like, it seemed like she wanted to whoop the kid type shit. Like,
Oh, he would have got
that-
it too, bro. Put that camera down, bro. It's go time.
yeah,
Or we gotta let
like,
one off in the air so he can go, scatter like a roach real quick.
yeah, they
You know how
gonna
that
scatter
go.
for sure. You gonna let that one out, they scattering for sure.
And then
But like,
get on her
it's
ass.
like, come on, ma'am. Like, really, ma'am? Like, you disrespecting, like you need your ass whooped. And whoever can whoop it. But like, you out of line, man. Like that's so disrespectful, man. Because you got to hitting them with the back to back to back, and
Yeah, I'm not even one of the ones that let my girl fight. Like, even if Jenny was there, she's like, I'm about to square her up. I'd be like, you got it, babe. So once they start fighting, I'm gonna walk up and face her shit. Like, I'm not.
this nigga here a demon for sure. We know goddamn well Jilly ain't for the swing nothing but her ass pregnant. She gonna sit in the car and call
That's what I'm
out.
saying. Even if she wasn't pregnant, I ain't going, bro. It's over.
Nah, for shit show. Talk your shit. What else, Stan? You back? Ferg say crime in the hood affects all living there. Ooh, damn, Ferg. I don't want to read the rest of it. Shit. But yeah, he say all crime in the hood affects all living there. Dumb ninjas. Shit. or
That's
minded
another
people,
thing. She
they
wasn't
get
even charged
excuses.
with a crime with this shit.
Mm.
Meanwhile, we got Emmett Till dying from whistling. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
Niggas goofy, dog. I had to put that thing on her.
The thing, the demonizer.
They should be
The
traveling
demonizer.
for sure.
Shit.
Ooh, geez.
There's only so
And
many lessons they can learn. You know what I'm saying? From that court shit. In the courts, they gonna find 1,000 different loopholes. And it's gonna take too much time. I don't got time for that. I need this to be resolved now.
Sugar, stop the cap, Sugar. Stop the cap. Now, bruh, so Sugar say white women with black men say the N-word all the time. That is a lie. They do not say it all the time. That is a fucking lie. Now,
Not the
I'm
hard
not gonna say
ER.
100%,
They
but
say it with the A around Joy. Ooh.
shit. Man, Sugar Bomb trolling. Ain't nowhere in here they say that shit like that.
No, they say the N-word, but they don't say it with the hard ER. But I got videos. I got one video, Drip. White girl rapping Drake and Lil Baby. She know every word, nigga. She was saying,
Bruh, somebody chick at the prom?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that shit too. That was wild. That was wild.
That is
Robin M. Yeah, I think they said, well, you know what? My uncle was married to a white woman. Oh man, damn, Drip. I'm at to fucking redact my statement because my uncle was married to a white woman and she had a child. The child name was Kobe. Bro wanted to be a nigga so bad. Like I'm talking about, man, look, bro, look. And the first time that he said like the N-word to us, my cousin whooped him. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. But after that, he said it like it was just a normal thing to do. But I don't think his mom, see, I don't know about that because I didn't live with him or no shit like that. So I ain't gonna sit up and cap, but oh man, it's rough.
So
that's rough.
Funny to hear because my dad's brothers, all of them, except my dad and his oldest brother, married white women. And I have never heard any of them use that term.
But okay, so Ms. Joy, Robin M say I'm pretty sure they the couples play race play when they having sex. This sounds like some Shannon Sharp shit, but
crazy stuff. They might. I'm gonna have to.
Hey, I'm not putting it past that though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not putting it past it. I ain't gonna put it past that because shit, the shit we see nowadays, they been doing that shit. We just talking about it right now because we having a conversation, but they been doing that bullshit.
I'm sure my uncles. Do y'all play with each other like that? And in the comforts of y'all own home?
You say it's a kink.
It's a what?
Kink.
It probably is, because I'm telling you, he got about 4 or 5 brothers. That's all they ever dated was and married. It was like what I mean, we got a whole bunch of mixed cousins for sure.
Like I say, he said the first time, and after that, it was just like we never said nothing else to him because all he hung around was us. Like that's it. So then plus I showed y'all a wedding one time with all of us as the best men. Miss Joy, you couldn't tell us from. I had white people there, a little mixture, one little Chinatown, like so it's different. So like the family reunions that we had with my other side of the family, like I got some real deal cousins that's in the triads. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about the boy tatted up more than me damn near. Like I'm talking about, but they ain't never said no shit like that before. But we ain't never, said, gook or no wild shit like that either. But like it's just the respect. But like people that's like, man, I don't like. So the whole race play thing, that shit is for real. So I ain't gonna even give no feedback on Robin M with that shit because she ain't lying. She ain't lying like a motherfucker.
I can believe it.
Yeah, she ain't lying.
I can believe it.
Because like, now Ms. Joy, I can say, well, I ain't gonna say I can say, I think that we make them comfortable to say it though.
We do. Of course, we are the ones that give them the license to be able to do it. That's what I'm saying. That's why they so mixed up because, some folks have said, okay, it's okay. And then they have found out, well, wait a minute. It's still limited.
I'm gonna pull up the clip with Chief Keef and Aiden Ross saying the N-word. Like, I'm telling you, this is a live show. That boy stopped the show and was like, "Can I say it?" He was like, "Hell yeah." That boy said, "Fuck, nigga, that's that shit I don't like." I'm like, "Oh my God." Wow. Okay. Oh, all right, baby. We hear you, my nigga. We hear you, my nigga. Boy, we fucked up, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. We fucked up. It's time for me to smoke break. It's time for me to get blunt. Because Big Zai been rolled up. Hold on, let me put up this clip real quick. Chief Keef and Aiden Ross. Hold on. So, like, I just didn't, man, I don't know, man. Like, for me, man, you gotta have some respect for me, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man, you can't just sit up there and dog me like that, call me anywhere and shit like that. But like I say, I can't say that shit ain't happening because, you know, when you in tune with a woman like that, a lot of shit can go that won't get addressed. That's a fact. So, you know, Artifact said 100. Nah, for sure, shit. I mean, hey, bullshit. Like I said, I don't understand the whole race play neither. Who said that? Artifacts? Yeah, so like I don't know. That's some wild shit there. If she be like, "Hey boy, come here," I'm like, what, man?
There go Mr. Rooster. Now he's from Mississippi. I wonder how he feel.
Shit. Oh, Rooster, shit. He ain't going for the bullshit. That's for sure. Yeah, no, you ain't gonna call Rooster no goddamn word like that. He going crazy. Watch this shit. That's that shit. You sure? Look. He say, "You sure?" Why? Let me bring it back. Watch this shit. That's that shit. You sure? What? A snitch, nigga. Look, he looking at him like, "Oh shit," and he snitch, nigga. But you see how he careful saying that shit. He still was scared. You could tell. But he was like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "Yeah." A snitch, nigga. That's that shit. Come on, bruh. We letting them. We telling them to say it. We think it's cool, but when they do it on some facetious shit, now we want to crash out and jump off the goddamn Empire State Building. But what? You the one told him to say it? That's that shit. You sure? What? You say, "You sure?" I give it to Aiden Ross that he asked him, no. He did ask him, "Are you sure?" Are you sure? For real. Because if I said y'all would stomp my bitch ass out, it's going to be a problem. All right, baby. Come on. A snitch, nigga. That's a Look, and he lit, too, as soon as he got the goddamn, yes, sir. Come on.
Because he gonna go back home and tell his people, "Them fools let me say it."
Boy, look at here. Exactly what they gonna say to him.
That's why he was like, "You sure?"
Yeah, he was like, "Man, you sure?" Like, you like, yeah. What up, college football? What up, gang? Good morning, boy. Good morning.
That's why he's so happy. He like, "Ooh, I've been waiting to say it in front of one of y'all for so long."
Sugar Bomb, I ain't never told a white. Well, first of all, I ain't never dated a white woman, so I ain't never. Hell no, I ain't. Come on, Sugar Bomb. You know I ain't nothing like none of these niggas on here. I would never tell a motherfucker to call me an N-word. Hell no. Fuck no. No. Hell no. I don't give a damn what you don't believe. Shit. That had nothing to do with me. Hell no. I don't believe. Well, shit. Good for you. Hell no. I don't play like that. That one thing about me, I don't play like that. But like I say, Sugar, I've had teammates, they, played ball in college. They definitely said that shit. But it was just like, it was one band, one sound. So I can't be up here being a hypocrite saying I'm a crash out, but ain't no woman I'm telling her to call me the N-word. Fuck no. That's some wild shit though. Wild shit. But like my teammates, there was, and really, Miss Joy, it wasn't even really so say the white boys, it was just the Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had it bad. I ain't gonna hold you. They had it bad.
I don't believe that they say it correctly either. Because now I'm starting to, see how they live as well, because now I'm in Vegas, so it's more Latino culture here, and I don't think they like us very much either.
Yeah, they don't like us messing with their women. Them boys treacherous. Nah, Robin, them, I feel you. It was black people saying that it was. Yeah. He told me to say it. I can't do it. That's why I actually pulled up the clip to show y'all. He was like, "Are you sure?" You like, "Yeah." Like, go ahead and do your thing. You feel me? Like, it's crazy work. Like, man, look. I don't even know what to tell you on that note, Robin, them or Sugar Bomb, because what y'all saying is not false. But I ain't never told a woman to call me no N-word, but like you see live on this goddamn show here, they definitely encourage it. And guess what happened when he said it? The crowd went fucking bananas. Watch this shit. The crowd went bananas. So I can't even go against y'all right now with that bullshit. I can't do it because y'all absolutely right. That's a fact.
That's that shit ain't true. What? A snitch, nigga. That's that.
Crowd went dumb. Crowd went dumb. So I ain't got no buck in the fight. And then man, you dealing with almost $1 billion white boy sitting right here. That's a fact. Almost $1 billion white boy. He own Kick and all kind of shit.
What's Kick?
It's like a YouTube, Twitch type shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
And they dropping deals too. They dropping big deals.
So that's probably why the gentleman gave him permission. He probably saw, I don't know.
But they cool with this white boy. Charleston White been with him. Like they cool with the white boy because the white man, this boy was on Sexy Red video beating his shit in the bathroom.
What?
Like that's the role they made him play. Ain't that some shit? Sexy Red pulled up to his studio.
Really?
Hey there, yeah. Drake pulled up on him. 21 Savage pulled up on him.
Wow. But Charleston
pulled up on him.
Charleston
pulled up on him, Miss Joy. Trump.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, that means he making moves.
Nah, he big move. Like that boy got some money on for the fun. What up, Lana Love in the building? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
That money, boy, it sure have folks, teeter-tottering with a fundamentals.
Oh, that's wild, wow.
And your foundation all cracked when you see that dollar bill.
Nah, and see, that's what I'm saying right there, Miss Joy. That dollar, so if you willing to sell your soul for that mighty dollar, bro, shut the fuck up.
You can't come get joy.
It don't even matter no more, bro, because you're going to let him sell it for $25. Go ahead, bro, you got it. Let me get that dub. Let me get that 25 off you. but like, and I mean, and it's sad for me to say, I can respect him for saying, are you sure?
Yeah.
Bro, you've been wanting, bro, you were itching in your pants to say that shit clearly. Bro, look at his face.
Isn't that the only line he said? He didn't even go no further. He just wanted, as the clip goes longer, but
Let's see, hold on, let me see, hold on.
What? A snitch.
He say, what?
So happy.
That's that shit ain't true. What? A snitch, nigga. That's that.
Come on, man. They went dumb. That's that shit I don't like. Oh, man. You got 80 Ross on stage saying snitch nigga and all this other wild shit. Boy, y'all wildin'. The upper room. Boy, y'all wildin'.
They gonna be back to calling us that, it's pros, and then y'all gonna be mad.
I'm telling you, slight word. Slight word. Let me pull back up this other video. Hold on.
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old.
Yeah,
if that's what he's gonna act like.
That's a hate speech, and you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Huh.
We don't know this to be true. We don't know anything about it, but apparently this little 5-year-old.
Hold on real quick. Let me bring my dog up, man. Yeah, man. It's always good talking to my dog, man. God damn, let's go.
Oak Cliff, South Dallas, Pleasant Grove.
D-Time and AB. What up, boy? You're on Merc. Man, that boy, Sugar Boy say black people pay white people to call them N-words. Girl, you crazy.
No,
D-Time,
they
you
did
on
pay
Merc.
him. They did pay this guy $500 on Fight Club.
What's up with it, y'all? My bad. What's happening? Wow. What's up with it, y'all?
What up, D-Time and that thing? What up, boy?
What's up, D-Long? What up, everybody?
What's going on, my boy?
The
What's
ladies.
going on, my boy?
Thank you for my service, OG.
Nah, for shit show. Thank you for my service for shit show.
Yeah, hey, thank you for your support, brother.
Oh, shit. So what you got to say about this D-Time? What you think? If your
Oh,
little
we
boy
talking
was the one that actually went through her shit, and you find out she called your son or your daughter the goddamn,
Oh,
you
you
know,
know
the
me, I
N-word
would
shit
have. Yeah, she would have been everything but the child of God on
on
my
phone
video.
them.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay.
After I got finished with her, they would have been sorry for her for real. You hear me? I would. But as far as the N word, bro, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to really feel about it. I guess like because we use it, right? You know,
Right.
I hear other races use it, especially like these Mexicans, especially in Texas. These Mexicans
Yeah,
got
I
everything.
told y'all Mexicans got to be
Boy,
up for
say,
sure.
y'all
Yeah.
think a white motherfucker say nigga. Nigga, they say nigga. Nigga, they talk
Yeah.
to each other. Nigga this, nigga that, you know. But I will give you this. If a black person come around, they'll die down. You know? So I guess it's the way that you use it. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you just talking to your partner, yeah, most of the time that's the slang. You know what I mean? But you know the way not to use that shit like this white woman used that shit to that little boy. That ain't how you supposed to use that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why people need to be on her ass. But it's like, I don't know how I can really police it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but just like I say, we understand what we talking about the ER nigger. When I start feeling the noose around my neck, then that's when I need to whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how
The noose.
Damn. It's situational. It's how I feel at the time.
Fuck it. Depends on how that Zai got me feeling. Goddamn, I'm gonna slap some or I'm gonna let it make it. Goddamn. Shit, but what you gotta say, Stan?
I think that I'm with D-Town. If that would have been one of my grandchildren or whatever, man, they wouldn't have been able to air that footage. You know, the response to it. Nah, man, because the nastiness and all that and the veracity, right? Now it was the adults, I would still feel a certain kind of way, but do that to a child. Man, we don't even play with their children like that. So, nah, man, that's totally out of bounds, man. That's totally out of bounds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
but on that point, I saw something and they was talking about how they raised almost $1 million for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay. And it's the whole list of people that was championing her and all that stuff, right? But it's amazing. She went over the top and did all this stuff, and then they're complaining about Carmelo Anthony raising money for his defense, and he's innocent. She clearly did what she did, and she raised almost $1 million like overnight, bro.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I mean, man, welcome to America, bro.
Welcome to America. Slightly.
Yeah. That's wild to talk to a child that way. Adults do adult things, but to talk to a child like that and feel that comfortable and then double down and say it again and say it harder and say you dang on right. I'm like, whoa.
So Stan, if there would have been a black woman out there and she was defending her child and she would have stepped on something, boy, she was going to jail, and the white woman wasn't gonna get shit. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And then think about it. Everybody keep talking about that we're better in society. She got her young child sitting on her hip, teaching her child that same behavior.
Man, come on, Stan. Come on.
All right,
Yeah.
so you tell me it's all gone. I understand because now you got a job. And now you can buy a car. Y'all keep thinking this stuff ain't going away. She teaching the next generation that same behavior. So how does it ever stop? It won't.
Nah, you ain't
That's my
bullshitting,
2 cents.
It ain't gonna never stop now for sure. Like I said, because we definitely, especially hearing what you just said about some Fight Club shit. Somebody paid somebody some fucking money to say it, bro. You actually came out your pocket for that shit? That's wild.
Yeah, I was there.
I definitely don't condone that bullshit, but okay. If that's what they doing, cool. Like, that's too
They
much
did
for
do
me.
that shit, yeah.
That's too much for me, bro.
Yeah, but my biggest thing is she got a child sitting on her hip doing that thing. So she's going to keep teaching her children generation after generation to keep doing these same things, man. So y'all think it's gone and think it's over. It's not, man.
It ain't nowhere near gone, Stan. Nowhere fucking near.
Nowhere near.
It just get more, bro. Now they projecting it on the script, bro. They doing it, bro. I wish I could play that Bel Air clip, bro. They all, bro, it's the whole team is white boys, and Carlton is the only black dude. They, on Drew, we on some hot nigga. And for this, we on some hot nigga. Like, and Carlton in that hole hitting the smurder.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. God damn. Like, what? But hey, moderators, get Marcus mac and cheese ass up out of here, please, for about 3 seconds, because he got me fucked up. Yeah, he do. He ain't worth the shit right now, but it's cool.
Need no more.
Man, that's wild though. And then he said 90% of the Mexicans, he ain't never heard him use the N-word. Shit. Get him around some niggas. Boy, shit. They, boy, I'm telling you.
I mean, he say they use it.
Man, Latte World, what it do? Good morning.
Good morning, Latte.
That's wild. That's your side, Miss Joy? Shout out to Miss Joy. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, man. Hit the super chat, hit the cash app. Let's go. Shout out to Latte in the building. Marcus. Okay, yeah. Go ahead, Stan.
Yeah, Drip. But now they're going from being covert to be overt, right? Ooh, now people starting to feel comfortable to do this stuff now, right in your face, right? You know, so I mean, okay, well, at least you know exactly who they are, I guess. But yeah, man, nah, man, doing that to children, bro, you out of bounds. I don't care who you are, man. I don't care if the racist switch. You doing that to a child, bro. You totally out of bounds. And I wonder where the child parent or guardian that had the child at the park was at that time too.
Man, look, that's the real question though. Where was your mama? You over there going through somebody's bag? I don't see a 5-year. Well, these kids so advanced these days. I don't know, bro. That's why, bro. Like, I commend my little sister for being the parent she is, bro. My niece don't, bro. She know not to have no fit. She know not to ask nobody to spend the night. She know not to ask for, bro. I'm talking about, bro. She's well trained, bro. As a kid, I'm talking about, bro. My sister wasn't bullshitting at all. Like, her and her daddy got her on some shit. Well, bro, we can go to any restaurant in the world, bro. She know what to order. She know how to read the menu. Everything is yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Like, bro, shit, man, look, I love it, bro. I love that shit because I'm definitely trying to emulate that. Because I'm talking about she speak, everything. And she not tied down to no goddamn iPad all day. That's one thing that my sister still don't let her do. It's deal with the iPad. Just deal with them iPads all day and be on the games and shit. Because, you know, my nephew with her FaceTime all day long type shit. But all them old games and shit all day long, like, nah, hell nah. Matter of fact, during the school week, she don't even have an iPad. That's a fact, too. She don't even have it. And I'm talking about she got the new one. She got all them little games and bullshit. Nuh-uh. She ain't going for it.
So yeah, Drew, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, my boy. What's going on?
Okay.
Talk to me.
Yeah, so I just like I say, man, I just think it's more so in the climate that we in now. You know, it's just more situational. You know what I mean? You know,
right.
we all know what we mean when we say you can't say that word. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So it's situational now because I understand that we use it so loosely. You know what I mean? But you know, like that woman, she said that to be very, yeah, bro. She
direct. Was trying to build a book. Yeah, hell yeah, she was direct.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's very like, yeah, this is how I feel. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? With okay, that's just like, you know, a white person cut me off in the line. I'm crack ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Might say shit like that, you know
that's for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Dog smelling ass. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dog smelling asshole. You seen me. You know what I'm saying? You know, we can really get there. You know what I mean?
Straight up.
So it's just, you know, it's just situational. So that's how I feel. So I think we should just handle it situational. But when it's time to get handled, we need to handle that shit out belt to ass. That's what the young niggas saying now. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
belt
ass,
to
brother.
ass. So that's how I feel.
Straight up, bro. She need her shit. Somebody to peel her cap back blue. That's for goddamn sure. Cause she was definitely being facetious, like out of line, bro. Like, come on, bro. Really? Then you gonna just throw it in the nigga face, just fucking step on him a little harder. Igger. I'm like, damn. Then you talking about a 5-year-old kid got you that mad, ma'am? Was anything taken?
So mad.
God damn. Well, that shit crazy work. Hold on. Let's see what this woman's talking about. Hold on.
Autistic kid went in her bag and took something from her son.
Ah, and the kid was autistic? Get the fuck, man, come on, gang. Well, this woman here must have been mad. She must ain't getting no dick this weekend or that morning. She ain't get the side booty action or something. Something ain't go right for that woman because she mad.
Yeah,
her 5-year-old to go in her. What are you gonna steal with your birth milk? Or you got that milk for your baby or something? What are you gonna take?
Yeah.
I don't see what a 5-year-old can really. Well, I ain't got kids, so I can't say nothing about this. So let me just shut the fuck up.
Man, you're probably looking for a toy or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm telling people pay attention because it's a shift, and it's been allowed in this country to just speak how just come out because they're mad, man. Look at all the things that they're losing their homes and stuff at an alarming rate now. And they're going through a lot of challenges, right? Which normally would be just us, right? And so it's a movement, man. They're mad. They're upset. And so they're going to just take it out on the low-hanging fruit, which they think is us. And like D-Town said, you better not choose one of us for that situation, man. While we looking around in the world, man, look at how people are conducting themselves. It was okay long as it was us.
That shit hit different what you just said, because if it was any one of, I know me, 6'3", 315, pull up, and you call me an N-word, ma'am, you might, look, swallow that shit and go about your business, mama jamma. They gonna put me under the jail anyway. So let me not even bother you. So yeah, you got it. Straight up. But I don't think they would have bucked the system like that, like real shit. I don't think they would have bucked it like that, bro. Not with no real deal black person. Shit.
What Hell be saying? You get mad at me, you better walk that shit off. Nah,
shit.
For real.
What? You better do like
you better walk it off.
You better walk that
shit off.
Nah,
hey, but you better wipe it down.
Shout
You got to shake the haters off. Shit.
I like
that.
That sounds amazing right there. Walk it off.
Shit. You better walk. Shit. You better forward march, goddamn shit.
Yeah, because you got to look at, man, what we're doing as a society, man. We're not the people of days ago that you might negotiate with. Well, just be gentle and kind now. They like, nah, man, I'm standing up. I ain't no longer walking down with your head down and walking in the road instead and let you walk on the sidewalk, man. The day of the Geechee has returned.
The day of the Geechee is over.
Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, people ain't just, I'm telling you, better walk it off because people ain't just walking away, man.
Right. Because, and look, and let me piggyback on what you're saying, because I've been seeing a lot of, the big content creators, which I understand now. They got to get their paper. So that it is what it is now. You know what I'm saying? But they'll say things like the other society or the white society is getting, they're just fed up and all that. I'm like, bitch, we've been fed up for 300 years. What are we talking about here? Like, what are we saying?
300.
What are we talking about here, man? We've been fed up. And now that, just like we say, we don't tuck our tail and shit like that. We'll pull out their phone on their ass and get the recording.
Boy,
now
I'm talking about swiper.
Yeah, now it's they just tired. That's why they're saying things. That's why they're saying racial slurs, because they're just tired of the black person. Man, get off the fucking gas. You get what I'm saying, nigga?
What you tired for?
Matter of fact, get untired so we can get this shit going. You get what I'm saying? Because we tired of y'all niggas acting soft and scary like y'all didn't do that shit back in the day in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I just don't be getting it sometimes, bro. They're just tired. They're just standing up. But when we protest but when my baby boy Carmelo Anthony, right, he get approached by two big ass white men, and he defends himself. They don't say, well, the black boys are just tired of getting, you know what I'm saying, getting into these situations. They don't say things like that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, man, get off the gas. Y'all motherfuckers stay in y'all place. Indian, white, Mexican, whoever, y'all need to stay in y'all fucking place or we will put y'all there. That's just what it is, bro. And you can go, Drip. I'm sorry.
Sir, nah, you good. But look, on the guard, the best thing that we could have did or black people did in the last 5 years was that goddamn in Alabama. That was our turn, our time to cut up, bro. Come on, bro.
Monumental.
Bro, swimming across that motherfucker like Michael Phelps on steroids. Come on, boy. See it. Boy, let me tell you. Even the Uncle Toms had to go fight. I ain't bullshitting. They had to go fight.
But check it out though, y'all.
We
They
tap.
so used. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. They so used to doing that because I think that was in Alabama somewhere.
Yeah.
They so
Alabama,
used to doing things like that, and we just so Martin Luther King-ish. You know what I'm saying? No violence. You know, don't be violent. No. We got a whole bunch of Nat Turners and Malcolm X's now. You get what I'm saying? That's what they gave birth to. So we're not hearing that no more. You know, we're not hearing that. We're gonna take justice on our own hands. The same way they used to come in there and just drag a nigga up out the house and go do what they justice. That's what we doing now. You get what I'm saying?
Shout out
We
Terry.
just
What it
learn
do?
from y'all. We just learn from the best.
Yep.
But go ahead, brother.
Yep. Now I'm shout out to the chat. Shout out to Terry in the building. What it do? That's
Hey, Drip, it
Yes,
makes
sir.
so bad. They did that to a security guy that's trying to keep the peace, and they did all that to him. Man, them guys said, hey, enough is enough, right? And it's going to be more of that, right? I keep telling you, show some respect and keep your hands to yourself. Because,
Yes,
you
sir.
know, man, because people remember now that we got access to history and seeing things, what they did to their papa and them, like D-Town said, they said, no. Hey, man, we getting our lick back. You know, it is what it is. And, you know, anybody else can do it.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, that's the best shit we could have did the last 5 years was turn up on that day. Because, boy, you talking about reparation? Shit. Let's go. Ass whooping, drown in time. Yes, Lord. What, them boy jumped in the goddamn river and got to swim into that ass whooping. What? Boy, let me tell you, that shit gave me hope. And then when everybody got charged, I was like, well, here we go. Back to the daily basics. Shit. Boy, look at here. I ain't got time. Let me see. Let me play some more of this video. We'll chop it up.
We don't know what it was. We don't know if they got it back. We don't know anything about that. But that's the story, right? Now, are you ready? Are you ready for this, bruh? It is absolutely amazing because just right on cue, when these racists, how do we say, Blanca of Basura, okay? Blanca Basura, all right? When these individuals, when they try and claim victim, it's always when they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, right? They always say can't stand consequences. Because I want you to understand when it comes to this racist, this lineage of evil, because it comes from an inferiority for them. It comes from an inferiority because they feel, well, I won't say that whether or not they're true, okay, because I think we're all equal in God's eyes, but they're definitely feel inferior to black people. That's just what it is based off of their behavior, okay? Based off of their behavior. So this woman claims victim, just like they always do, and goes to fundraise off of this victimhood. Let me just remind y'all, okay, for those watching, anytime this lineage of evil, these racists want to say, oh, black people this, black people that, it's everything that they accuse, all their accusations are nothing more than confessions. And we're going to get into that. That's all they are. She goes and fundraises, and the goal was like 30K or something like that, and it goes to 100K, and it goes to 200K, and it goes to 300K, and it goes to 400K, and gets to the point where she raises the bar from 100K to now 1 million. The goal is now 1 million. And it's absolutely amazing. Let's break this down, okay, shall we? First off, the Blanca Basura, okay, the Blanca Basura, she is emblematic of the typical, I don't know what to tell you, the typical...
oh, yeah, she pure white. She got white lips. Yep. With a pink mask. She got a pink muzzle. Yeah, she threw. She got a pink muzzle. She threw. Yep. Cruella DeVille in prime flesh. Cruella DeVille. Look at that muzzle. She snort that coke, too. She probably a snorter. Goddamn nose pink. Yeah, you been
If
doing,
this
woman?
was sinners, she can say she 1/8, and they say she one of us. Child.
Lord Jesus. Wait a minute. Bro, ain't no way here, bro, you finna compare sinners to this demon.
Same thing. She white, the other girl was white.
Pure white. Lordy Jesus. Come on.
Caucasian in this country.
Caucasity Mountains.
All right. They like to to promote this appearance of, dignified, well-mannered, well-behaved, conquerors. We was Vikings and everything. Once again, every accusation is nothing more than confession. Because you know how they love to say the racist, the racist tropes about black people.
Damn, you say Vikings. Shit. Oh man, look.
Oh, we was kings, even though that's historically accurate. They don't know anything about
not kings with an A. Boy, get your inside.
Where we came from. They don't know anything. They don't know anything about the country that they live in, right? They think that our history began and ended when we got off the slave ships. They don't know anything about that. Now, this is a quote that I've always brought up when it comes to Lyndon B. Johnson. If you can make the lowest of the white people, all right, feel good, I'm giving you the overall gist of it. Feel good about the color of their skin, you can dig in their pockets. This woman is doing exactly that. She has tapped in to the incel low IQ, which is a good chunk.
Wait a minute, bro. This nigga, wait a minute. Am I hearing this right, or did he just lose me real quick? The incel, how we jump from racist, you know what? This is why I don't really, okay.
He
This
just
some bullshit.
to another, huh?
Bro just lost. He just did a total about face and didn't never come back to the goddamn me drawing board.
No, what he's saying, they have people that are degenerates that just sleep in their basement in a rusty ass shirt and don't involve themselves in society. That's who people are donating to that cause as well.
No.
He said you take the lowest the color skin of white and make them feel good about themselves, you can dig in their pocket. If them guys sitting up there with them Cheetos and doing all this social media stuff behind the scenes and all that other stuff, they're incels. There are people with nothing to do in their life, so they want to be a part of a cause, just like on our side of the house too. You can dig in their pockets. Just like OF and just like these content creators that's women or men, the people that don't have anything going in their life, is easy to make them feel good about themselves. You can always reach in their pocket. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Let me just rewind that shit back, cause yeah, I know I ain't the only one lost. That's the case. This time I need to have my smoke break.
Yeah, you need a smoke break, because think about who's the most people that donate to all these dang on channels that they feed them a bunch of crap. People don't have a life, socially awkward and all that. That's the easiest people to hustle. And that's what he's saying the hustle is. But you can go ahead and hit play.
Stan, bro, don't tell me I need no motherfucking smoke break, bro. You want to fight?
I said, yeah, go ahead and take your. I said, go ahead and take your smoke break. I agree with you. I disagree with you, man. But who get hustled the most?
I definitely need to take that other break. Nah, I'm gonna get my phone, but it's cool. I'm gonna press play on this motherfucker, and I'm gonna stop it so we can chop it up now. What's up?
She has tapped in to the incel low IQ, which is a good chunk of this country, unfortunately.
Now, all the facts said it's all about capitalism. Anybody want to rebuttal to that? Okay.
I agree.
Go ahead. You say you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Everybody agree to that?
Yep.
D-Time, you there?
Yes, sir. What's up, brother? I'm sorry. I don't want to be too much louder.
In the chat say it's all a part of capitalism.
What's part of capitalism? I'm sorry, brother.
Situation.
With the little chick.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see that shit. I'm trying to see. Hey, girl, you ain't got nothing you can say about me, bro, so we can, you know what I'm saying, get a little $1 million real fast.
Razzle dazzle, huh?
You know, I got you. I promise you I'll send it to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Amen.
All she had to do was say nigga and she got $1 million? God damn, do I need
Nah, bro. They snatched it from her. She ain't get the money on.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
Yo,
okay.
They canceled that shit. They 86. Bro,
Who
one thing
canceled
about the
it?
real GoFundMe, they not going for that bullshit.
It ain't the GoFundMe. She went to that Go Send Go.
Oh, Go Send. Oh shit. Well, damn.
Yeah, she getting
there you
all
go.
that money. She getting all that money, bro.
They
She
said
didn't
they
go to
got
GoFundMe. No, he did.
They said that. Hold on, Sam. Somebody. Well, it's a matter of fact. It's like 3 more videos that I got of this woman. They said that they didn't let her get it.
No, that's a
And,
lie.
and
I
you know
just
what?
looked at a real newscast
But
and that
then
does things.
But then again, Shane, I can see them. Okay, just think about it, Stan. If they let this roll, right, and all the woman did was just say, you know, N-word to a black person, and she raised $1 million, and they actually grant that money to her, that's opening up something I don't think they want their company to be represented as. Does that make sense?
Go Send Go don't care, man. They get a percentage of that money, bro. And that's why Carmelo Anthony couldn't do a GoFundMe or anybody else. Go Send Go, they in for business, capitalism.
They want the money, money.
They getting the money.
Well,
GoFundMe don't let you get money.
Well, let me say this though, OG, with the Carl Anderson thing. I mean, Carmelo Anthony. They never did a GoFundMe. They did the GoFundGo. They did that first. So that GoFundMe was a fake account. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why nobody can use that for stuff like that. That's why she went to that other thing. They getting a percentage of whatever you raise.
No, that's
they
cool.
Take her money.
No, that's cool. But I'm not gonna say this situation that she have got going on is the same as Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
We just talking about the money. Drip was addressing. He thought that they didn't give her the money and they took the money back. No, that's why people are putting on. No, man. I just listened to something on another source. That's the only thing they do is the news stuff. And and that's why that guy was able to pull it up and show him where her balance is. And she moved it up to $1 million. No, she getting that money.
Ooh-wee. That's crazy work, bro. God damn. Well, yeah, it's now, and they probably say, what's the service fee for that? Oh, no, I'm sure they get at least 15%. At least 15%, especially if she want to deposit it instantly type shit like Cash App. They 15-20% off the dough. Ooh, child. Yeah, I don't think they got no limits to it like that. Hold on.
And
go ahead,
yeah, real quick, because they did under the rules. We got to move. We get death threats and this and that, and man, and that was the rules, right? So that's here to go into sympathetic and all that, man. And that other site, man, they do that stuff all the time, but we just only see the highlighted cases. They do that all the time, man, over there.
Yeah. Hold on, let me play a little bit of this, then we'll chop it up. I'm going to get on my phone.
Going into their pockets, bruh, simply for doing nothing other than calling a black autistic child, the N-word. Damn. I want you to think about that, all right? Think about how low the barrier to entry is to impress these people, this lineage of evil.
Now, I'm sure she didn't know the baby was autistic, though. I mean, see, that'd be that extra pushing of the goalpost threshold shit that, well, you get a black autistic child. But the fact that she was so quick to yell and scream at the damn kid, she probably wasn't paying attention to that damn child, but who knows? I ain't,
But it's still a child, regardless of it's autistic, it's still a child.
Still a child. I'm just saying the whole fact if you went to the extreme of autistic child, but you know how people gas that shit up though, but I got you. We said the same thing, Marcus.
That's what they are. Think about that. The barrier is to simply call a black child, the N-word. And now you have these incels and these goofies giving money at them. You have if you go through the comment section, it's a whole bunch of people with coping mechanisms. Oh, we gotta segregate. Listen, first off, when it comes to this whole we gotta make a segregation, you already have segregation. Okay, what are you talking about? For the most part, many people are already segregated in their areas. I don't understand. If you don't want to live around black people, then don't live around black people. But the issue is that many of them are impoverished. They just poor and white, okay? They're very much blanca basura. That's what they are. But the hustle that this country has made them think is that the color of their skin, that's the equalizer. Yeah, I may be poor and white, but at least I'm not black. So they will be eating slop. They will have, won't know up from down, won't be able to do 1 + 1 = 2, right? Because they think it's 6. But they will, despite all of their disadvantages, okay, despite their shortcomings, they have a sense of superiority in their head, even though it stems from an inferiority. That's the crazy part. Like, it's very much a Dunning-Kruger effect for a vast swath of this country, due to them just having the complexion for the protection, as Paul Mooney would say. That being said, let's get into this woman. You know, the whole manosphere and this whole talking point of, oh, I want a woman who doesn't have, septum rings and all. Let's think about this. This woman is a single parent. Is a single parent. Remember what I said before? Every accusation is nothing more than confession. She's a single parent. She has a whole bunch of tattoos on her. She got 2 kids, not one. She got 2 kids. Father isn't there. No ring on the finger. Nothing. All right? Nothing. This is who they are. Damn.
So he must be one of them, now you're a single mom ass niggas. Clearly, because he got hate for the single mom is a crazy word. Okay. That's how we doing. No. I don't respect that shit, but okay.
Every stereotype that they tried to present on black women and black men, that is nothing more than a confession to who they are at their core, the lineage of evil. That's who they are.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture.
Please do not listen to the propaganda on the news, the movies, the TV shows, because they like to put their best foot forward, as would anyone, right? I understand that. But the problem is that the reality of the situation is this woman. There is a epidemic, okay, going on in the white community when it comes to single parent households, okay? Now, you wouldn't know that. You want to know why? Because how the lineage of evil, how these races have managed to cope with their inferiority.
What'd you say, D-Time?
Well, I just wanted to say, even though we do all this fighting amongst each other, but when we look at like our generation, like the 30-year-olds and my little brother and them and, the sisters and things like that,
right?
We doing way better, bro. As far as family, education, jail, black man and black woman, bro. Being together, marriage rates going up, all that shit going up for the black family, black people right now, the black family. What's going on is the white folks, and they getting exposed, and that's what he's saying, bro. Now they try to keep it on the, on the hush, but if you really see what's going on, single mother, Carmelo Anthony, them 2 white boys, they was a single mother household. You know what I'm saying? All that shit going on, bro. So we just got to keep the same energy, just like we do on our side. That's all I'm saying. But
that's what he was saying. He wasn't about against single moms. He was saying, hey guys, I'm telling y'all, they put that stereotype on us, and look at her. She's a single mother. And just like D-Town just said, them guys, they was come from a single parent household. The 2 guys with the Carmelo Anthony thing going on. That's what he was saying. He ain't making fun of single moms. He said, man, they've been hiding it. Yeah, they've been hiding it. And now they're exposing them, right? Look at these 2 cases. And she's a single mom, and then they come from single parent households, but they say it's us. We the ones with the epidemic. They just hide theirs better.
What you got to say about this, Miss Joy or Damon? It would have been belt the ass. We ain't talking about it. We ain't got nothing to say. Belt the ass. You through.
Right. Because you're going to see Joy in court.
The Joy said, you gonna see me in court, son of a shit. God damn it. Man, I feel you, Miss Joy. I'm taking the ass to court too. We going to court, black and white. Now, if we get in court and ass embarrassment, then I'm going home. But you gonna feel me. I'm gonna make you get them goddamn lawyer fees paid. Goddamn. That's for sure. Hold on, let's see.
Priority, okay, and once again, I believe we're all equal in God's eyes, but this is how they come off. They come off as if they believe that they're inferior. It just is what it is. But how they cope is they deflect to black people. Now, we've all been in conversations where we're talking about certain things, and you bring up a stat or something, you bring up an issue, it's like, hey, this is a single parent household, you're like, and they'll go, but black people, right, always goes to black people, but per capita. Now, this is something that just blows my mind. Why are y'all so obsessed with black people? That's what I don't understand. How does the per capita...
Bro, we do the same thing.
Yep.
We do the same shit. Everything we do is compared to the white folks.
And that's exactly what he's saying.
Yep.
He just pointing out the how we do each other and how they do us too. And he's just pointing it out, Drip. He's just pointing it out because we always on each other's throat and on each other back, right?
Right.
You know, and that's what he's saying. They do it to us too, and we do it to each other.
That's a fact, bro. God damn.
Because when they use us as a stat, they use it as to make it a negative thing. But when they use it as a stat, it make it a positive thing for them. At least we not like them. And then when we bring up the other races, we make them be better than us.
Right. We leave them as we make them be positive instead of saying, you know, we looking at them as positive. You know, we need to be like the white folks. But shit, they opium epidemic, single mother households. Them hoes don't want to have no babies. That's the white man going through that shit. You feel me? But look here, Keisha and Maria, we still fucking, baby. You hear me? We making love out here. It's still going on. You know what I'm talking about? They the ones that's going through all this epidemic, bro. For real.
Now Keisha Maria, shit. Boy, look.
Some of the best little thing I ever, you know what I'm talking about? Let me,
Don't tell on yourself.
Okay. Married man.
Talk over here Tuesday. Shit, talk about it. God damn it.
Hey, Drip, but that's the biggest thing is that we go around all these YouTube channels, and when they use single parent households and all that, we use it as a negative way, and we talk about somebody else. But what he's exposing, and like D-Town is saying, man, they worse off than us, but it's just more of them, so it looked like they got more going on than we do. We use a stat negatively against each other. They use their stat to make them seem like they're still good, you know. And that's that. At least we better than you, So
and let me give you an example. You got a Drip. Like
y'all keep talking because I'm gonna get on my phone real quick. So go ahead. You got it.
Okay. Like the stat is okay. Let's just say white folks, because the white folks put that shit out there first. All the black men are locked up. You get what I'm saying? But when you look at, I think it's like what 5 million black men. Out of those 5 million, it's probably like less than 100,000. So that's really like a nominal number. That shit don't even count. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they'll make that to be like that's the biggest number, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying? And the same way with the black women. Most black women not baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the statistics, that ain't what it is. That is not what it, but they push it out there on us, you know, because we do see Keisha with 6 kids, or we see Anthony with, 6, 7 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? But just like I say, man, all them rich Elon Musk, that nigga got 9 baby mamas, bro. The dude the other little white dude, the actress guy, that nigga got like 13 baby mamas, bro. Like, but they don't never say these type of things about these niggas. It's always us, you know what I mean? And we taking care of our kids and everything, but they have to put the light on us, because if they put it on themselves, we'll be like, damn, y'all really over there fucking up way better than what we really straight. We really.
I agree.
Yeah, because the white man ice is colder. So we think. Yeah. So we think.
They get it out the same faucets, the same grocery stores. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know why we think it.
Yeah, well, we just love to put each other down. And then you go panel to panel. And we just love putting ourselves down, comparing ourselves to someone else. But if you really look behind the curtain, they not doing as well as you think they are.
Not at all. Not at all. And they are frustrated, and they're nervous because the world is moving to a more pale society than anything.
Yeah, just imagine you sitting back in your life and you grew up a certain color, and and it's supposed to represent prosperity, and then you look and then you start seeing a lot of these other faces doing way better than you, and they like, whoa, wait. So that's welcome to America. You got it, Dita.
Indeed.
Yeah. So.
And I didn't mean pale, I meant neutral. Because
I know what you meant. But yeah, you imagine sitting back, man, because Mr. Baldwin, rest his soul. I mean, he said this way back in the day. He said the people will come from the north and come to visit the South and go to Western Union, and they make them stand in line. And then even the person that's not making any money, that's taking it, the clerk, and say, well, at least I'm not black. And that was their salad that they held on to, right? And now that's not enough anymore, right?
Right.
So you talking about way back in the day, and now they're frustrated because how are you getting this job, and how you starting these businesses, and how are you doing all these things, and then they sit back frustrated.
Especially when they come outside and you live next door, and your car better than theirs, they are upset. Upset.
Yeah. You're exactly right, love. That's why I ain't gonna lie to you. I love being from the South, bro, because it's just we still understand. Like, you don't like me and I don't like you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how much you let me come up in here and eat these white pies and sprinkle a little fairy dust up in little job situations or whatever. But we both know, nigga, I don't like you and you don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all the way gangster. So, and that's what I love about being from. I ain't gonna lie, being from the South, because other places sometimes it seems like everything is so. I don't know. It's just a difference. I don't know how to put it, but it's just a difference. It's just a difference. So. Go ahead.
Yeah, but one got to understand, man. Welcome to America, man. I mean, America is America, and America is going to do their thing, because nobody else coming from another country to change it. So we're in America. I mean, you got a right to get your jaws tight and be upset, and you got to, like I said, welcome to America. You got the right to be as stupid as you want to be and be as intelligent as you want to be. Welcome to America.
No, that's a fact, man.
Yeah, so you got to take the good with the bad, man. You can't legislate morality, but you can regulate behaviors, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. That other has to be regulated by your own.
All right.
Yeah, that ain't, man. That's crazy. That's a bit, bro.
Have a good morning, Mr. Long.
What up, Zuma?
All right, bro.
What up, Anton?
All right, D.
And this bit, Free the Green, what it do? All right, Damon. Yeah, that shit wild, bro. This lady need her cap peeled back blue. That's for sure. She needs to learn today. Goddamn racist ass hood rat.
Yeah. Did you see that link? That go send whatever? It's live.
How much was the percentage?
I don't know how much the percentage is. I know she got $700,144 up in there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's alive and well.
Oh, wait a minute. What she raised the money for, though? I don't even understand why she raised the money for.
She said she raised the.
She got to get out of where she going. She got the money.
Yeah, her death threats and losing jobs, and like she had a job, and whatever. They don't care, man. It's just that where I think she messed up at, but any legalities, man, doing that to a child. Yeah, because it was two adults, they probably wouldn't even, y'all go in y'all neutral corners, but doing that to a child, nah, man.
Somebody just sent her $125 15 minutes ago.
No shit. Wow. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
You know what?
Just send us some money. That's crazy work.
And you know why we wouldn't raise no money like that, bro?
Because we can't come together.
But I ain't even gonna say that, love. I think it's more so joy. We really just don't condone bullshit too, though.
That's
You
true.
get what I'm saying?
That is true now.
You get what I'm saying, mama? Like, you know, we grew up, Papa and Granny, they didn't reward us when we did bad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
amen and amen. We are people that really don't play.
you get what I'm saying?
We
Nah,
really
real.
don't. You know what I'm saying? So we wouldn't raise this kind of
know.
money, no crap like this.
Yeah, you be like, you did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you deserve that. That's what we would say, you know? And that's how I know we way more loving, justifying, you know, all those type of things, bro, because we gonna take feelings out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even like with the George Floyd situation, it wasn't about him killing George Floyd. It was more so just you had his knee on the nigga neck, bro. Like that's what we was on. Of course, we want the nigga to be locked up if he was doing something wrong. You get what I'm saying? But you just got your knee on the nigga neck and shit. Like, nah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. We just more principled people and more like we just don't condone bullshit, you know.
But
and
you
this
know
thing,
what though?
uh-huh,
You
what's
know
up?
what though?
Yes, sir.
Anytime
Yes,
somebody
sir. Talk
said
to
this shit in the chat the other day because we were talking about George Floyd, somebody was like, "Well, he was a dopehead." I'm like, "Bro, really?
Oh my God.
Really? Remember that shit saying?"
Yeah, but that's
Come
them
on,
people that be watching YouTube and shit.
I'm like, bruh.
in the news, you know, I could tell motherfuckers be watching the news when they response. You get what I'm saying, dog?
Sound
When
like
you respond,
newscaster.
yeah, when you respond with some shit like that, oh yeah, you just watch the news, nigga. You don't know.
sound
You
you
just,
crazy.
that's real talk, bro. That's just real talk, bro. Cause that's all the news was saying. What he was on. Cause look, check it out. Right. Look.
Bullshit.
Cause let me tell you this, cause you know I'm down here in Frisco, right? Well, I'm out here in Dallas and I'm by Frisco, right?
Right.
Ain't nobody saying that the boy Austin had Molly in his system.
Yeah, but see when they came back and said that was false though.
No. Drip.
They said it was false.
Drip.
I know.
Who said it was false, Drip? The autopsy.
No. Okay, so Izzy Baez had a nigga come to his panel that was friends of the family. I actually reviewed it the other day.
Yeah, the little white dude, right?
Denali XXL or something like that.
Yeah. That was great. That was a great stream too. Shout out Easy.
Yeah.
Shout out Money Easy for sure.
So
he was saying that was false. That report was false. That he had Molly in his the autopsy.
Yeah, bro. And he also said that old girl wasn't even his real mama.
What?
No bullshit. That's not even his real mama.
So who is she?
She's the stepmama.
Oh, she's the daddy wife.
Why was they separated then?
Man, look, you see it.
Why wouldn't they? See, you talking to a black man that's gonna ask questions.
You know, he's talking about Carmelo Anthony, man. He's not talking about the Madcast, man.
No. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about. Look, okay.
Yeah,
I was saying
Carmelo
that
mama that spoke out. That's not the real mama.
Hold on. Carmelo mama is that black woman, right? That's what you saying?
No, that's not his real mama.
Okay, too.
That's his stepmother.
Big. Okay, that's cool. I'm thinking you talking about the white woman, brother. I'm sorry.
That's what I was saying.
I'm thinking you talking about the white woman, Drip. I'm talking about the white woman, Drip. Yeah, I'm talking about the white woman, Drip. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was talking about. Yeah, go ahead. What you saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. A lot of times, man, things just fly around this thing, and not a clear point, right? So, I don't know how we use language like real, right? And real. No, that's the person's mother. That's the person. I'm like, you're not a real.
But wait. Well, hold on. Because first of all, you ain't finna try to slug me, goddamn.
Not you, Drip.
I said that shit, motherfucker, because goddamn me, they made a point and everybody blew out the goddamn hand. Oh shit, that ain't his mama. Why she speaking up? But at the end of the day, we did commend her for speaking up for the family because that nigga, he back there looking like a young Future. Goddamn, I don't know what he had going on, but like it was
Drip,
best for her to speak out over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Was she married to the husband?
Yeah.
And that was his daddy?
Yeah, that was his daddy. So
Well, that's his mama. What we doing here?
But D-Town, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Old boy that had came on Izzy panel. That was the shit he was clarifying and like giving people information on shit. Also, he was like debunking a lot of the bullshit they were saying about the nigga Carmelo as far as like him getting his iPhone broke. You know what I'm saying? They were bullying weeks before this track meet, bro. They didn't even know each other at all. So like it was like a bunch of little bullshit like that. Like, bro, when the white people get to ask about the fucking GoFundMe shit, bro, you know it's a problem, bro. You know they jealous. Somebody
So let me ask you this, then, Drip, because I think I caught that part. I thought he said that the little dude, both of the brothers approached him. He couldn't say too much because he was, you know what I mean. But he said both of the brothers approached him, and he kind of said that it would be self-defense because things happened before the stabbing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a little back and forth. The N-word was used and all kind of shit.
Yeah, so whatever happened before the stabbing.
Well,
but
bro,
he
this
was,
what happened.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
This what the nigga said. Old boy said the brother approached him first.
Yep.
And then when his brother probably wouldn't get the point across, that's when Austin had, he felt like he would bite him out too, and he got up and went over there and goddamn. That's when he told him to move around, and they grabbed his bag and pushed him.
Right. Okay. That sound about. I can believe that. Yeah. That seemed like.
So
then from there, that's when they got into that scuffle, and then he handled what he needed to do.
Well, see, this gonna be the tricky part. Did he say touch me and I'm gonna do this before they touched him? Or after they touched him, they blow that shit up like that. But I mean, I still feel like, bro, that's assault, my nigga. You say what the fuck you want.
I was just about to say
That's
what that has to do with
assault, bro.
anything we in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then, bro, who
you
gave
putting
you the
your
motherfucking audacity, the caucasity for you to goddamn me come tell me and ask me where the fuck I'm from and then try to take my bag, bro?
Nah,
And
for real.
push me?
The tornacity. I got another word for you, goddamn. You hear me? For real, Drip. I got you. Nah, okay, yeah.
Hey, Drip. What I'm saying is that it's not just you saying that. No, I know where you got it from because you were trying to get to a point. I'm not coming at you, bro. But nobody that I ever seen in my life that had a step parent that they say, oh, that's not their real father.
Come on now.
Because a lot of people come from that kind of dynamics, right? And I was just addressing that part that we don't speak like that, and I've never heard anybody speak like that.
But
It
now
just
I'm saying,
happened to
that's what I'm
be
saying.
this
But for them to
situation.
try to pick that part out though, like bro, that's like
Right.
racial bro. Come on, bro. Like
Yeah,
but
it's
I got
not
you though.
your
I got
real.
you. I got you.
But see,
Yeah, man, because you wouldn't say your father that raised you, and
not-
you wouldn't
yeah,
say
you wouldn't say
that's
that.
not your real father.
You're
Right.
absolutely right.
You wouldn't
You're
do that.
absolutely right.
That's what
You're
I
absolutely
mean by that.
You're
Because
absolutely
Yeah.
if it was vice versa, if she was the biological mother and she
Right.
had a stepdaddy, a stepfather, she would call that man. She wouldn't announce this guy as the stepfather. She'll be like, nah, this is the father of Carmelo, and all of us we respect it. Like, come on, man, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's all I'm saying about the situation.
No, I got you. I got you. No, I mean that's true, bro. And like I say, bro, we even watched one of the white podcasts, D-Time, and bro, they was hoping the nigga get 30 years under the jail, out the jail. Them boys have come to the conclusion, they was like, man, if he even see 3 days in jail. When the white people said that, bro, you know it ain't adding up how it was adding up at first, bro. Now that they getting more evidence, and bro, just off the 30% that we got, missing 60-70% of it, bro, like it's not looking good for the white boys. Like, and then they talking about the brothers should get charges too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He
So
initiated the bullshit.
right, so they trying to say he can get charged with assault. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, when it first came out, that's why I was so mad about, my people, because it's just y'all running with this narrative that the dude was at a track meet and he wasn't supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? And he had a knife and he just went to poking people.
Bro,
Come
first they
on,
said
bro,
a
like-
knife time. Then they said a goddamn track,
Spike. Yeah, it's
a
a track
goddamn
cleat.
track spike wrench.
Yeah. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they stabbed that. What I seen on CNN, that it said stabbed to death. Like my boy was
with jugging. Yeah,
you hear me?
Hitting that boy. Yeah.
Yeah, just hitting him up. You feel what I'm saying? Like come
But
on, bro.
D-Time, watch this though, D-Time. The
Yes,
case
sir.
in Addison case, bro, they hit that boy with not guilty for murder, my nigga.
Brother, and he brought a knife
Come on.
to the school.
Come on.
Went to the bathroom.
That boy ass up.
Went to the bathroom, told the boy, I'm not fighting.
Jeez.
The boy swung on him. He pulled out the motherfucker and started yanking him.
The machete, the Rambo, and was hitting that boy.
The black boy have a track cleat spike, which look, I used to run track. It's a little track cleat
come on, bro.
thing that come with
come
your
on,
track
bro.
spikes. So you can take them out and take them in, put them in, right? 10-4. So that little thing ain't really by like probably 2 to like 3 feet, if that. That might probably not even that big. You get what I'm saying?
Hold on, feet or inches?
Inches. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're right. Inches. Okay. But look, your boy with the machete, he pulled out a machete. First of all, how you even get a motherfucking machete in the school?
Bro. I thought we had a Rambo.
My boy Drip.
Yeah.
All the DISD schools I know, the black schools I know, we got metal detectors.
Mm-hmm.
We have clear backpacks.
Yup.
We're in uniforms.
Yup. That's a fact too.
But this school, because I done been to schools out there, ain't no metal detectors. Ain't no dress codes. Niggas walking in this hole with all black boots on with a long trench coat. You know, and they call it they call it expressing themselves.
Yeah, gothic. Yeah, that's crazy work.
Come on, man. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's the same place, state of Texas. If baby boy get off on that, it's no justification on what you trying to throw on Carmelo, man. It's not. You know, so that's all I'm saying, bro.
Mm-hmm. I agree, bro. I agree 100%, bro, because we know that boy was not intended to, like, he wasn't trying to jab him to, like, bro. He stabbed him and ran, bro. Boy was scared for his life. Like, there's no way. I don't think he came to try to do that. Come on, bro. Like, people making these fucked up ass narratives. Oh, he need to go to jail for life. I'm like, bro. People have created way more heinous crimes than that don't get life in jail, bro. So you gotta stop the cap.
Dre, we you know, where we grow up, and I'm sure everybody on the panel, we know true killers, bro.
Oh, nah, that's for sure. That's for
you know what I'm saying? We really know true killers, bro.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Not now one I know did something and just ran from it type, or like turned themselves in and stuff like that. You know? Bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's just stop playing the games. But go ahead, Drip. I'm sorry. Go
bro, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? To your point, that nigga Charleston White came on there talking about some ain't no way in hell he ain't gonna get nothing. I'm like, bro, if the law is the law, bro, and he didn't, and he really covering all angles, bro, he ain't gonna get nothing. Charleston White talking about some, he still got to go to jail for manslaughter or some bullshit. I'm like, bro, no, the fuck he don't, bro. Y'all tweaking,
bro. Drip, you should have told Charleston. You ain't get nothing.
Come on, bro. Nah, hell nah. Charleston went to jail.
He got locked up and did a little time for that?
The damn boys' home boy did like 13. Well, maybe boy did a stretch. Like, but bro,
in the boys' home.
He was an accessory to murder though, bro.
Right.
Bro,
he was accessory. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
You was there. Like, nigga, you stood over the white boy and watched him die. Watched him, be deleted. Watched him be deleted, and then watched him take his last guy. Come on, man. Yeah, nigga, your ass going too. So, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, he got them pride himself on unalive on the goddamn white person, bro. Like, bro, you ain't even do the goddamn shooting.
Nah, that's so. Yeah, he did pride himself on that. I done seen some interviews,
bro. And, bro, you ain't did nothing but watch that shit. They hit different, bro, from nigga pulling that trigger, bro. That's a whole different ball game. That you watching that shit. It's gonna fuck you up too, but nigga, that's a whole different ball game. Ain't no way in hell. But see, like I told him yesterday, like, bro, whatever he get, he fucked up. Regardless, bro, that jacket is on him, bro. He can't never be successful as far as like going to a school and play ball no shit like that. Hell nah, bro. He gonna be too much of a high risk on campus.
You talking about?
Even if he walk, bro. Even if he walk, he gonna be high risk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and that's the unfortunate.
I know.
That's the thing that a lot of people don't talk about. They talk about the court, just the justification of the court, but they don't understand how it go when they get in the real world, and they still got that jacket on them. And then just I say, the ones that's innocent, you know, you didn't do the essay, you didn't do the sexual assault, but you still had to pled guilty, you know what I'm saying? So you can woo. But now that shit on your jacket forever. So now you gotta register. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though you beat the case, you found not guilty, it still come up on your record, bro. And that be the fucked up shit about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no job, can't get license, you tripping.
And I ain't gonna lie, D-Time. Now he can get it expunged though if it kind of like just go the right way, but bro, ain't gonna be no conviction, so he can get expunged. But see, this is the thing. They know, yo, bro, your name is Carmelo Anthony. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. Like the perception of your name.
Yeah,
you know?
I would change it.
What'd you say, Miss Joy?
I would change my name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he fucked.
That'd be the best thing for him.
He fucked.
That's smart right there, Miss Joy.
He fucked. Yeah, he fucked. And I'm talking about even his parents. They gonna have to tell you, they gotta do something too.
Yeah, I would do. I mean, it don't cost you a couple $100.
Oh,
No
okay,
shit.
you know that. God damn,
I
I'm
thought it
thinking
was
it's
like
way
some,
more than that.
some shit in Australia. You had your mama and them saying. I'm like, mama ain't saying my shit.
Your mama? Why would your mama have to give you permission?
Oh,
as a
shit,
grown person?
because she spit my ass out here.
And now your mama. I mean, you might ask her, you know, but I would, you know, but the whole family would go change it up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So, Miss Joy, you can change the first and last, or just the first.
Yeah, let me tell you. You can give my nephew. His last name is Fox, Foxx.
Mm-hmm.
His daddy last name ain't Fox. My sister last name ain't Fox. That name ain't nowhere in my family. My sister just gave him that name. You can do whatever you want to do.
Damn. Shit, I ain't know that. Do I get a new social too?
You can get a new social too if you apply for it.
Damn. And a new name.
New everything if you want to.
So why these goddamn transformers around here with licenses that say F?
Because they haven't did the full thing.
Oh, okay. You would think they'd get that shit done first, crazy ass people.
No, I think they have to legally, you know, like do everything.
Oh yeah, you right. My bad. You sure right. Yeah, they gotta go get the full wipe down.
Yeah.
That's wild. Damn.
But they can change their name though without doing that.
Right.
You know, they can have a girl name.
Oh well, yeah. That's what I meant too, though. Yeah, but the F definitely you would have to be after you get certified and appraised by the appraiser.
Mm-hmm.
But why would you get the F? You're not a F though.
No, I'm saying though, like the Transformers though, D-Time.
That's what I'm saying. The Transformers, even if they go get all that done, you still not an F.
I know what you're saying, but I'm talking about.
You can't tell them that.
Yeah,
okay, Miss Joy, I just wanted to hear you say something for me to make sure D-Town ain't tripping. Okay, now, okay, bet. Jesus.
Nah, yeah, you can't say that shit. Sure.
You should be a T, if anything. You know?
Damn, this nigga say a T. Boy, you ain't shit, boy. God damn.
Right?
What's the T stand for, D-Time?
You all the way transformed. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Look, you start off with an I. You start off with an I, and then you can get the slash on the top. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Once you
not the slash on the top. I'll be done.
Yeah, you like that? Well, we might need to put that in cover. We might need to go talk about that thing. Shit. What we talking about here, man?
Well, let me tell you, boy.
They pandering for them jokers to come in our bathrooms. I said, I see y'all on you not.
I'm saying one band, one Peter, one man. Hell no.
I bet you bet not have no Adam's apple coming up in here. No.
Gonna whoop something.
I'm telling you.
She gonna whoop something.
It's gonna be so much smoke in the city the day I see it.
Oh, look at here. They're gonna have problems. There's gonna be a lot of them folks that's gonna get like sad to say, but deleted for sure. Cause boy,
Joy gonna be on the TV. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on the TV. I am gonna clown.
Damn. And we gonna watch you too, Miss Joy. I'm trying to tell you. Like, Miss Joy for the camera. God damn it. Shit.
Yeah, we'll put something on your books. We'll put something on your commissary because you definitely
Yeah,
going
we
down.
gonna do it. Go send me, go fund, whatever that shit called from Miss Joy. Yeah, for a book. Commissary, goddamn it, and you're through.
Because you're going down.
I know it. But I'm sure gonna help the cause. Shoot.
Oh yeah, you say I told you, Miss Jordan. Now we get behind causes. We just don't support the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
We don't support the bullshit. That's for sure.
Yeah, and that's what we need right there. So we got you.
Yeah.
We'll get that money to you. That's easy, bro.
Well, what we need to do is stop sitting back and not paying attention to all these laws, right? Because all these people that's in these states, they said once you transform, you can change your information. Oh, you would know that if you even knew who your governor was.
Right.
You would know that if you knew who your senators and congressmen were. You would know that if you knew who your mayor was. No, voting don't matter. Don't worry about it. You're going to end up, the license going to say this. Let me see your ID. Cool. So just keep sitting back. Keep sitting back. The mighty prayers just signed an executive order to give these cops rights. And they telling them they can do what they want to do, and they got a pro bono, they got lawyers, law firms, and all that already sitting on the payroll. Oh, nobody saw that executive order he signed last month. Oh no, vote don't matter and vote don't count. We just like to just sit back and complain, and you're through. So they love it when you just complain and don't do anything about it. You don't have any action behind it. We just complain about it, the way we want the world to be, but don't do anything to change it. So cry me a river.
What up, Mark?
Cry until it turned to a.
What up, Drew? What up, everybody?
Cool, man.
I
see your super chat, but I'm on my phone, so I can't see it. So as soon as I go back in the house, I'm gonna read it.
You good?
All right, appreciate it.
I'm on a new mission right now. Y'all might see Joy on the TV in about a month or so.
Oh, damn. Not about a month.
Shoot. Honey, we'll see after the 14th of May. I'll let you know.
And shout out to the Mexicans for Cinco de Mayo Day yesterday. Got down. I got drunk. Marcus, if you finna come up here and talk about the Golden State Warriors, bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna drop you. So
I wasn't going to yet. I was gonna wear my outro. I was gonna go as my outro, but are you good? My final thoughts.
Oh shit, boy. What's going on, Marcus? What's the deal with your bag?
What's on your mind, Marine?
What's up, Stan? Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, no, I only put this super chat because I know that the majority of the major news outlets aren't really talking about this case as much, and it's not getting the publicity that I thought it was gonna get the way I saw it on the internet.
What's that?
Because on the Carmelo case, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I noticed because I know D-Town is up here and you're up here, Drip is your show and stuff, and you guys are Texas locals and loyals, you know. And I know in the state of Texas, I don't know anybody else here is from Texas, so shout out to y'all too. Because I got family and friends in Texas.
Yeah,
but
Stan's brother from Texas too.
Shout out to Stan's brother. But I know people from Texas because it's the news outlet there. It's local or it's close to stateside. But I noticed the difference. And then when I put this comment, they only talked about the FSU shooting, right, where the kid who was the child of a cop ended up doing that mass shooting in FSU. And then we talk about the Dallas shooting that for some reason kind of, not getting as much publicity as I thought it was going to. But I noticed the desensitization of stuff like this. It's becoming too normalized, which is crazy and it's sad. I noticed, who's that one guy? Officer Tatum. I don't really watch a lot of them. I just every now and then, if it pops up or whatever. But I noticed there was that incident where the guy runs over the retired cop because I guess there was an encounter with him and the son, stuff like that. It's not getting as much publicity. Now talking about Paul Pierce, and the whole issue of dating.
Wait. You talking about the guy who his son got deleted and then he came back and that was wild.
Smack one of the police officers.
Yeah.
I guess it's because I don't know if the son had a stolen car and he had a gun or something like that.
So it was reported that the car was stolen. The police say when he hopped out, right? They found the gun on him, but then they saying that he pointed the gun at him, But they say within Lil Bro hopping out the car, it was like
Right.
6 seconds between, and then the shots was rang. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Damn.
So
Yeah, it was quick.
So they trying to. So that's basically like, man, you ain't see no gun. You know, now he did was running, and it probably was a stolen car. But far as
Yeah.
seeing a gun or the gun being pointed at him, the video didn't show that. And you know, Chaotic Truth, you know, his crazy ass, you know him. He gonna report. You know, he covering stuff like that. So you know.
Nah, he
But
should though. He should though, cause
yeah, that's
guess
what it was. You know what I mean? And
No,
yeah,
but you know,
Chaotic.
so he should.
I
He
look,
should
bro,
cover
he
it,
gonna
though.
keep it solid all the way around, bro. Yeah, he do it all the way around, bro. I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think the only part of the video was when you saw as the kid got out of the car, that
Yeah,
something
and then
dropped, something fell on the
because
floor. I wasn't
right,
sure if it was a gun or something else though, because I couldn't tell because the
yeah,
video is
so
so foggy. Because the
right,
camcorders
exactly.
are only like, yeah, so I can't tell what it was on the floor. I just
Bro,
noticed
But
he
they
picked
did find
something
a
up,
gun though.
and as soon as the cop looks at him, the cop is nervous. He starts shooting. So
thank
you know,
you, bro. You just made a key point, Marcus. Like I tell y'all, my brother-in-law, bro, chief of police, bro. He say, bro, when we out on our routes, bro, and goddamn, if we see somebody with a stolen car, bro, in Texas, they have a gun and drugs also, or they're harboring criminals. Bro, ain't no motherfucking me time to conversate. If the nigga get out on that janky shit, it's one to you, bro.
yeah.
I
I'm
already
telling
bet.
you. Hey, bro.
No, I
Hey,
got
bro.
you.
And,
I'm
and,
with you.
now,
I'm with you.
I also know that you guys brought up the whole George Floyd thing, and I didn't know much about after what I saw when they told me the details about George Floyd. I just saw the cop kneeling on him, and supposedly the backstory. There's like a supposed history, which was proven later not to be true, but I fell for it because I saw the face of Derek Chauvin. Now I noticed into Derek Chauvin's profile that he already had 16 or 17 issues with his own department. Where I don't know why they didn't fire
Insane,
him.
bro.
I don't know why they didn't get rid of him before, because I have an issue when it comes to bad cops too. I support the good ones, but I can't stand the bad ones. Like I don't know
Watch
what.
this. Hold
What's
on,
what.
Marcus. Hold on. I'm gonna cut you off. Stan. You there, Stan?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Now, what we were talking about the other day when I was telling you about the HPDs and the nigga picked the little nigga out the car and slammed his ass and broke bones in his shit. What was wrong with that cop, Stan? Did he have a fucked up background?
Yeah, the typical thing, because, man, you went through it. They need to post their jackets like they post everybody else. Because then the taxpayers will know that they just harboring fugitives.
Watch
Those
this.
cops, man,
D-time.
they get a lot of bad incidents on their
Yo,
record,
brother.
man.
Watch this. Marcus and D-time. So somebody asked him, why didn't y'all check his background? They said, what said? We didn't have time or we didn't do it. It was a simple Google. That nigga had like 6 cases already, bro.
Yeah, see, but like stuff like that, I wouldn't even have you out there. If I was in charge of you, like I was in charge of a platoon or when I was like a sergeant or squad leader in Marines, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna have you out there. I don't want this guy here. He's I can't trust him out there on the city. Just have him in the office or in the gun cage or sitting on the desk or something or doing some traffic type of stuff, like, but not out there on the streets or something like that. Because if I know he has these issues, it's gonna cost a lawsuit, which then is gonna cost taxpayers dollars too.
No, man, look, I'm telling you, bro. It was just a simple Google search, bro. They would have found out that nigga was fucked up like that, bro. Because the person who asked him was like, well, it wasn't nothing but a simple Google. And the fact that y'all didn't do that for a government peace officer, bro, and the nigga had a fucked up record already for doing the same shit he did to the little nigga, bro. I played the video these times. He snatched the nigga out the car and suplexed the nigga, bro. The nigga was crying for his mama, bro.
Damn.
The nigga was crying for his mama, my nigga.
Why he so flexing?
Bro, niggas was crying, bro. It was bad, bro. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad, G. Yeah. It was bad, G. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Anybody get slammed like that on cement, bro, and
Yeah,
the
that shit
nigga
hurt.
got up and dusted his jacket off, like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
First of all, if it would have been a black officer there, I would have slapped you with my motherfucking baton, nigga. The fuck
Nah, for real. I would got to beating the shit out you with that
Man,
Billy
come
Club,
on,
nigga.
bro. Like
You
how
were
let
Rodney
the nigga
King.
do him like that, bro? That's
Yeah, bro, you tripping.
What? I'm talking about, bro, the nigga wasn't doing nothing wrong. And, bro, they showed the whole thing, bro, from the router. Bro, the lawman walked up to the door, bro, opened the nigga door, bro, snatched him up out of there and, like, literally put him over his head and slammed him D-time. Like, what? Bro, on live television body cam, bro. You got to stop the cap, bro. Ain't no fucking way. Nigga, you'd have done my son like that, nigga. Next day, nigga, go and get my cuffs, pillows, and the motherfucking cell together. Cause nigga Drip Nation coming through. I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead and get my shit. Go and tell the judge I don't even want the case.
And that's
judge.
and look, that's it. And that's how that father felt. You know, I don't think it's justified, you know. But that's how he felt, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
I will say this though, hey, about the dad though, D-Town, when he did that in court, where he just kept looking at all the cops, like he didn't give a damn. He did not give a damn.
Contact,
oh no, he meant all that.
Come on, bro.
But the thing about it, just like Chaotic Truth, you know, they all showed up to the court to intimidate him. You know what I'm saying? So like we can't make it seem like we don't see the same play on the other end. So nigga,
you're right. You're right. D-Town, right. You're right. Because all of a sudden it didn't have to be there. You're absolutely right.
So so if I get to stir down all y'all motherfuckers like, yeah, nigga, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at it. This is how the game go. Just like I say, they say the white folks is mad up or fed up or whoever. I just feel like Americans is fed up. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm with you.
And it ain't no more just taking shit on the chin.
Yeah. Hell no, bro. We can't.
We gotta do right by each other, or shit gonna get real. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I go.
Yeah, all it comes down to, how can you be a decent human being to one another and be good to your neighbor, and if you know, help each other out if you can, whatever level that is, and just, you know, just be a decent human being. That's it, Nick. It's just like in the Bible, you know, you want somebody to treat you the way you want somebody to treat somebody else and stuff like that, and you know, all that kind of stuff, you know. So it just comes down to that too, man. This basic level of humanity, understanding. You can have some level of compassion and empathy, and then, you know, I'm not saying that we're God. We can't create miracles either, because those are the expectations that people are getting disappointed with. Not saying that either. Like, no, like we just do our part, whatever we can. A lot of us just want to go home or go to work, see our loved ones, relax, pay the bills, and relax, and, you know, watch the game, watch my Warriors play the second round. You know what I'm saying?
See, you got one more time, motherfucker. You got one more time, motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Drip, I'm about to get to it, man. You know I love y'all, bro.
Man,
Peace
that's
out,
for
man.
sure, boy. Have a
Everybody
good day, boy.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah, that's a big C. Have a good day, my boy.
Enjoy.
For sure.
All right, D-Town.
It's on. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. Shit, shout out to that boy D-Time, man. Always coming through with chopping game, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as you know, humans, man, we gotta really move safe, man. Like, we gotta be careful these days, man. It's so easy to get fucked off, like, man, ooh. And then, like, the point where you really ain't got no case because you wasn't prepared, you know, you ain't have this information. I mean, it's a lot of shit, bro, that we just don't take care of. And when something happens, then we looking up for it and we ain't got it, bro. Like, I think everybody should just really get themselves prepared, like with license, with everything they need. Like, go get everything you fucking need. Have your license updated, bro, to where ain't no type of doubts on your goddamn tags, on your license plate, none of that shit, bro. Because they pulling that shit up before they even get you. Bro, they know everything that's going on before they even walk to your car. The license and insurance is just confirmation to see who the fuck driving the car, because it don't mean that person driving the car. That's a fact. That shit do not mean that person driving the car. So they trying to confirm that shit. Like all the old aggressiveness and talking back, let them niggas clown. Let them do their thing. Just keep your phone ready to go. Get you a dash cam.
You know what's crazy? There's that one case, I think I brought it up like a while back on your panel, but there was one called the Clement Aguirre trial, and it was the one where the guy was put on the D row on prison.
Mm-hmm.
And the person that was blockading all, because he was basically charged with rape and homicide.
Right.
And,
oh, wow.
And the guy was saying that he was never nowhere near the scene. He wasn't in the car. He never met this woman that was alleged. And the person that kept blockading the evidence to free him or exonerate or expunge it and get off of D row was Kamala Harris. And she kept saying that, you know, like they kept blockading it, the whole judge, the whole list of the attorneys, all that kind of stuff. I remember that shit.
Yep, I remember that shit.
And the guy gets proven that, hey, like the semen wasn't his semen. It was somebody else's. They planted it when they got his own. And, you know, whoever the guy that actually did it, I don't know if he got away or if they actually found him, but he was the one that was going to get put there, and who knows if he would have got deleted or just been there for years in an act he never even did. And when the guy got out of prison, he was proven innocent. You know, one of the guys that was part of the Innocence Projects, that was the lawyers, he's walking with him, and he notices that he has like a napkin that he's going to throw away. But he picks that napkin up and puts it in his back pocket. And the lawyer asks him, well, why are you doing that? Why don't you throw it away? He's like, you think I'm going to do that after what happened to me? You know, when shit got planted and stuff like that. So this like view of you can't trust the system. You can't trust the powers that be that's supposed you paid for. And then all of a sudden you look at things in a very skewed way now, and it's like traumatizing or something like that. So it paints something in your mind for the rest of your life. If it scars you like that, it damages you.
Mm-hmm. That shit crazy. It's a crazy world, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get ourselves prepared, man. Like Stan say, welcome to America.
Yeah, definitely.
He ain't bullshit when you say that shit, for sure. He definitely ain't bullshit when you say that shit. Welcome to America, that shit mean welcome to America. Like, no bullshit. Like, it's so much janky shit going on, bro. And we can't do nothing about it sometimes, bro. It's like even the shades of people's skin can get you railroaded at any given time. So, bro, we gotta be careful, bro. We gotta start moving like we like some old to us or some bullshit like that. Like, nigga, hell nah. Get your life together.
That's a fact.
Straight up. We ain't old shit. Cause a motherfucker get down there and get the hooping and hollering about what? Nothing. The fuck you doing all that shit for? It ain't finna get you nowhere. But under the jail. So what we talking about? But a motherfucker hollering about reparations and rights and shit, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. When has that ever got us to court? Come on.
That's why I always say, man, make your money, bro. Like the world is your oyster. You know what I'm saying? The world is your oyster. So go get your money and get your game up. And then it's America. So you have so much opportunity to take over, you know, and just take advantage of it while you're alive. You know, you only got one life to live.
Well, that too. That point for sure. I don't know. How long you think it's gonna take for us to get it right? You heard me, Marcus?
Yes, sir.
How long you think it's gonna take us to get it right?
I don't know, man. I don't even know if it'll ever get resolved. But either way, I'm gonna still have to live my life and take care of whoever's under my house, that's under as my family. That's who I'm gonna take care of. And then if a neighbor needs help, just like they've helped me, I'll help them. You know? Yeah, man. Shit. It don't cost much to just be, you know, like I said, a decent human being to somebody. It just sometimes it takes just an ear to listen. You know?
Yep. Talking your shit on that one, my boy. Talking your shit on that one, my boy. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I don't care what your background is, as long as you don't delete people, as long as you don't touch little kids, as long as you don't do stuff like that, you know, I don't have an issue with you. And, you know, I'll treat you, you know, I don't care if you don't pay your taxes. That's for the IRS to handle. I'm not the Fed. I'm not the IRS, bro. But, you know, hey, yeah, just let me know. Hey, I've helped out somebody with bills here or there. I've given out money too. You know, I've given out some to the homeless if they need something. But I've even volunteered at the homeless shelter and fed them. You know, shit like that. But you know, I'm not here to say to brag. I'm just saying, just certain acts or levels of kindness. You know, if you can, you never know. You could be helping or saving somebody just being by a decent human to them.
Nah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Hold on. I had to get back on my goddamn computer. Hold on, make sure. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, now I'm back on my computer. I can press the play button. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Oh, let me do this real quick. Shout out to Marcus with the $2. He say, wonder why mass shootings been swept under the rug. Boy, look at here. Oh, I want to take, boy, look. Boy, you on point with that one, man. Appreciate it. Hold on. So the whole thing with the turkey leg hood, right? People asking like, well, why did it take so long for them to do this? And why did it take so long for them to do that so long ago? Well, what happened was the fucking chief of police, Finnery, whatever his name was, who was actually the chief of police when Takeoff got deleted, he is on payroll with Rap-A-Lot. What up, Reese? He is on payroll with Rap-A-Lot. So a lot of stuff was swept up under the rug. It's Rap-A-Lot. He's definitely protected and invested in Rap-A-Lot. So these new chief of police, Mexican guy, he going for the gusto. He trying to figure out why the fuck all this shit was swept under the rug. So like a lot of shit finna get you know what I'm saying, like actually come to light. Like I mean, I don't know how they could do that. If it was swept under the rug, I don't know what swept under the rug actually means, but for sure, that's what happened. Like that's how that shit came about. Like, because them niggas that was in jail, they already got caught up on some more shit and was in jail. So when the officer got to pulling facts and articles and seeing why was this put up to the side, and why was this paperwork lost, and why wasn't this shit never, agreed? I mean, talked about it, or either, going through the, the process of the courts, then he going through opening all that shit up. All that shit up. Oh yeah, that's how all that shit came out. Yeah, crazy work, bro. I'm like, damn, like, like literally, bro. That's why y'all ain't hear nothing about Takeoff. Ain't nobody in jail for Takeoff.
How long has it been since Takeoff passed away? Like 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, like ain't nobody been in jail for Takeoff, bro. Like they tried to put my little homie DJ Pat in there, bro. DJ Pat is not even that type of guy, bro. But he one of them niggas that would take some money on to take a file if they gonna take care of him. Yeah, because he was like a strip club DJ. Like, bro, that nigga booked my party bus like so many times, bro, because he be having like a whole bunch of strippers and shit with him. And bro, I'm talking about parties and goddamn, he bachelorette, all kind of parties, bro. But that nigga was not that type of guy to do what he did. Now, they do have him on camera with a gun. They did have him on camera with a gun. Nowhere near him, though. Nowhere near where he could get hit by anybody over there type shit. Because he was hit by the crossfire. But they don't even show him nowhere near where they was. But they do show him with a gun running to the actual shit, though. But it definitely wasn't him. Bro, I'm telling you, there's nobody in jail right now for Takeoff. Quavo ain't even said nothing, bro, because he know what time it is. I'm sure they told Quavo, bro, you run your mouth, bro, just let us take care of your family. But if you run your mouth, you're through. Like, that Rap-A-Lot shit serious. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is serious, like nothing to play with. Like, I don't give a damn how big and bad you think you are, bro. Nah, I wouldn't even do it to yourself.
Wait a minute. And so Takeoff, he's the one that got deleted because of a dice game or something? Or was it a bowling alley or some shit?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't even say because of the dice game. He was just in the line of fire.
Oh, okay. He was a casualty of it. Okay.
Yep. He was in the line of fire because it was people shooting everywhere and he got hit.
Unfortunate casualty, yeah.
Yep. It wasn't like they was shooting at him. Now, that was proven. But
they were shooting at his homie?
Well, Takeoff and some other guys was kind of like in like a heated conversation. It wasn't really that heated, but it was like escalating. And so, niggas got their chest out. Niggas got $200,000-$300,000 worth of jury on.
Pride and ego out, yeah.
Just like everywhere. So, shit, everybody flexing. So, you know what I'm saying? That nigga partner who was with him, who was supposed to be allegedly their security, which you never hire your homie as your goddamn security because half the time he's scary than a motherfucker too. So, yeah, the nigga had his gun out in broad daylight clutching. And bro, when them niggas seen that shit, they got to find and they got to blowing down. Straight up, like, bro, you tweaking. Like, why your gun out? Like, nigga, Quavo just walked through Fifth Ward and ain't got touched. It's a reason for that. So why your homie pulling the gun out? And he clutching that boy. Like, I'm talking about in hindsight. Like the way Academic broke it down and showed it on the camera, bro. I'm talking about it was at 2 minutes while they was arguing. So you got to know what time it is. Yeah.
See, but now you know why people, like, when they go somewhere, they kind of want to have it private, or maybe they want to warn people and say, hey, before you come through.
It was private.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm surprised they didn't, like, hey, don't bring no weapons, don't bring nothing, just bring a good time. That's it. Like,
you in Texas, boy.
I know.
And you got Rap-A-Lot. Every nigga in there had 2 guns. You crazy.
Yeah, but see, but
the crash out dummies, bro. Come on, bro. These niggas, man, bro. Everybody trying to prove something, Marcus, because they trying to get to the man. Everybody want to be, the crash out dummy for the big prince. But you got to go through Junior first, and he this nigga here's a crash dummy himself, and it ain't no,
Hey, but the dude that fired the gun, right, and the one that ended up deleting Takeoff, is he in prison or is he in jail still?
You know
Or?
what I'm saying? Nobody's in jail, bro.
Wow.
Nobody is in jail for Takeoff, bro. I swear to God, like, bro, they had DJ Pat on there, bro. They had him in there for like 40 days, bro. The nigga was out already with an ankle monitor on, bro. Come on, bro. That high profile case, bro. And guess what? You never heard of it again. They swept that shit up under the rug. The chief of police, Finnery, was under Rap-A-Lot payroll. That's a fact. Bro, Lynn Price is under Rap-A-Lot. Yes, sir. Like, stand on it. That's why Drake and them be at Turkey Lake Hut, like how they be. Nigga, Justin Bieber was at the Turkey Lake Hut with Jazz Prince. No bullshit. Everybody, nigga, Travis Scott and them, like, everybody that go be with Jazz. I'm talking about, bro, they shooting reality TV shows in that motherfucker. What? Bro, he would see like 30,000 people in a weekend, bro. No bullshit. With about $4 million in cars sitting in front of that motherfucker. Telling you, bro. It was a place
you think
to
if
be.
there was cops there, they would have been helped? You think if they would have prevented something? If cops were there, you think, or like police detail, like private security type stuff, you think
Bro,
they would have been there?
Laws was there, bro. Because guess
When
what?
that
That whole
happened?
street is clubs. That whole street is clubs. No. Well, when the shit happened with Lynn, it was some shit that he paid for. That them niggas went try to pour gas around the building. And, so ain't nobody looking at that shit. But bro, when they was in business, bro, they had people. Bro, the laws was that. Bro, the laws rode up and down that street every second. And I ain't talking about one. I'm talking about like 6, 7 of them. Like because that street was like a busy street because it was number clubs on there. So you got
Yeah, it was
niggas and
very
cars and
active.
swingers and slab riders and shit. They swinging. It's niggas in the old schools and fast shit. Plus it's clubs across the street and it's clubs across the other street. So it was a busy street. You know what I'm saying? And it was clubs like literally every 20 feet, like everywhere. Across the street, that street, down the street, everywhere. Niggas on bikes, all kind of shit. So it was a hell of a busy street. You know what I'm saying? So it was laws posted up like all day long. But, shit like that happened. It's, middle of the night type shit. So, when it's really just kind of like blend in with, it's crazy work. But niggas act like anybody got cameras. That's my thing. Niggas act like cameras don't exist, bro. It's cameras on light poles.
Yep, on traffic stops and all that.
Come on now, bro. How you think they can signal these folks, bro, to come get your ass up out of traffic? Nigga had a ring so goddamn fast. It's
All you gotta do is call the city, call the city traffic, and then you'll get the camera.
Shit, man, look, you ain't telling me nothing. I know. Shit, I be having to watch that shit with that goddamn bus. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like little bullshit didn't happen and shit, bro. To make sure we had this marker. It's a marker at every one of them. Yeah. Shit. That's a fact. Man, look, we finna get our ass up out of here. We been streaming 6 hours. Oh, what's that, 5 hours? It's Joy, simulcast, and TMKC simulcast. The plug was simulcast and shit. We on Twitter. Goddamn. Man, look, we had a pretty good show today. What y'all think? Pretty good show?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You did alright, man. You did alright, man. I'm just kidding.
I appreciate
No,
you, bro.
playing.
You know,
You do your thing, bro.
you know I'll be tripping. I appreciate you. I'm just got an attitude with you because of my team. That's all. We ain't fucked up.
Hey man, don't be mad at me, man. Y'all, they got you all excited. They had to come back 3-3, and then all of a sudden we had to, get Buddy Hield, Big Country. Had to get Jimmy Buckets, Steph the Chef Curry. No
You just
light skin
broke down,
slander.
bro. You
No
broke
light
down.
skin.
You
Hey,
broke
it's okay. Hey, I got nervous for a bit though. It was like 63-60. I was like, "Oh, they're gonna come back." I was like, "Oh no!" And then all of a sudden, I seen it. I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna let Drip heal for a day or two because I know what it's like to come back and then get so close and be like that
man.
commercial, with the hook line with the fisherman. You gotta be quicker than that. You know what I'm saying?" I was like, you know what? Let me get some time because I know, the Warriors, man.
Bro, my motherfucking partner was like, bro, it ain't just some bullshit, bro. How we face the best team first round and cook up a few times and then take the L. I'm like, yeah, bro. Houston teams are definitely either not second half teams or they can't finish out. That's for sure. They can't never finish out, bro. They can't never finish out, bro.
Well, it was close though. It was close.
And lose. I'd be like, bro, how the fuck? But can't. I don't know what to say about that bullshit, but
anyway, other than that, man, I appreciate you letting me up on the panel. And I said, great show. I appreciate Joy, appreciate Stan, appreciate D-Town, Daryl, everybody that was up here to support you. Everybody in the chat.
man. Oh man,
And congratulations again on your milestone for hitting and achieving, putting in the work and stuff. It's consistency, it's discipline, and it's just hard work, man. Nothing is given, everything is earned. And you know, other than that, go Dub Nation, go Warriors. Now we're gonna play tonight. T-Wolves. Warriors in 6.
Somebody get him up off it for free one time.
I'm out though. Hey, have a good day, man. Be safe out there, and just support my team a little.
Get your ass up out of here with that bullshit. Oh my god, bro. You were capping too hard, boy. Artifacts, yeah, man. I was downstairs, man, in the garage. Big session. I asked someone to be 2. While I'm talking about, boy, wait. I'm like, it's time to go. Shit, you know what? I'm high and hungry. Bitch Joe, I so appreciate you up. Make sure you let me know exactly what time you want to do our session, man. Hey, man, shout out to Miss Joy, man. She's so much of a good sport, man. Look, when I told her, Miss Joy, I don't mind helping and doing with it, boy, look, she don't miss a beat with me. And every time I'm trying to beat her and, you know, don't be square, for real. So shout out to Miss Joy, man. Make sure y'all go follow Miss Joy channel. Mars, can we put Miss Joy channel in the chat and flood it one time for me, please?
Please.
Please.
We trying to hit 550 before the end of the month for sure.
Oh no, we need to get that today and tomorrow. Shit, the hell y'all doing? Y'all better come on. Yeah, please put Miss Joy in the chat and spam it real quick. Like, yeah, spam it. Everybody just keep spamming it for about 2 minutes. Like
always
a minute.
Time, you
Oh,
are
yes, ma'am.
such a great host for sure. I thank you for allowing me to do this because, honey, if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't even be going on with this.
You were trying to make me cry, man. God damn.
Yes, indeed. Honey, because I be like trying to figure stuff out. I'm like, you know what? So it's always good to have a team. It really is.
That's a fact. It's definitely always good to have a team. And you know, and a team that's gonna keep their word too. See, man, that'd be the problem with a lot of people. Like they say they can do this and do that. They might do it the first time, but then, you know, when you need that extra help or it's never done, or either it's ignored, or either it's just bad business. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I try to make sure like I don't leave nobody in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And like I'd rather be honest with the time frame and everything. And so, you know, we'll both have an understanding of what's for to happen and, you know, the time slot. Because I definitely had a whole show on my plug show, and Miss Joy needed some help. I stopped the whole show and went straight to her, and shit, we got up out of there. That's a fact. You know,
wait a minute.
I don't be doing no tripping.
Did I change the whole show?
But you know what, Miss Joy, like that be the content though, because we did that shit real time. Like just genuine, you know what I'm saying? Just at the time, well, Drip, I need to do this. And I was already pulling up the software, getting it ready.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So shout out to Miss Joy, man. She definitely trying to, like I say, I tell y'all, I can't want it better than y'all. And Miss Joy is a perfect example. And TMKC is too, because she went and bought the whole goddamn system, the goddamn production system for sure. So she ready. She ready. Yeah, she ready, Miss Joy.
The learning curve, you know, is definitely a challenge, but if you have determination, the end goal is the same.
Well, there you go, because she definitely had me build it, and Miss Joy, I built it, and goddamn, let me tell you, Miss Joy, I had been bragging so much on it and didn't even realize the motherfucker was start telling me I'm gonna take her money. So I told TMKC, I say, well, the case on back order, just to see if she was gonna flip on me.
Yeah.
Man, if she thought about it, I ain't noticing. That's for shit show. I didn't see no sense of stress or pressure because she was getting other items every day, literally a camera, goddamn everything, like everything for the goddamn me, like everything. So I actually was lying to her, right? Because it wasn't no back order. I already was done. The damn thing was delivering Saturday. I told her the case wasn't gonna be until Monday. Boy, I couldn't even hold it no longer, Miss Joy. I hear that. I say, look, I can't hold it no longer. She's like, what? I say, your computer be there tomorrow. She's like, you lying? I'm like, I'm dead ass. But next day she up delivered. Yep.
Oh, I know she ready to get started.
Man, she done cranked it up. I'm talking about she didn't put it on the screen, but we're gonna do a whole stream for it, though, on the plug side to kind of, do like a open boxing and trying to get her set up and go ahead and get what she need on there. And
Well,
you got to show our people that we appreciate them.
Indeed. I need me something new so bad. Because I think I'm gonna blow up around here.
We'll talk about it, Miss Joy. We'll talk about it because there's a lot of stuff you can do with what you got. It's just, sometimes you got to go and do some things to the shit that you got to make it work, the way you want to make it work. And
yeah, I changed the setting last night, and now my graphics are even brighter. I said, now wait a minute.
Yeah, like that power shit make a big deal. Like a lot of stuff make a big deal, especially if you got something that's capable of being great. But if you got something that's older or it's just, it ain't for that type of shit for real, yeah, it's time to go and get what you need. But
This is definitely like entry level student, type
right
computer over here.
Nah, I feel you. But see, people don't know is if you get an external drive, you ain't got to save everything to your hard drive to where it'll stay kind of clean and kind of open, so it'll run smooth.
Yeah, you told me that.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those sticks coming with the terabyte on it.
Mm-hmm.
You told me because I tried to move photos off one of them jump drives you just get from like Walmart and stuff.
Right.
It was like, ma'am, you got way too much going on over. You can't do that. It was just, I tried to put one folder of stuff on that thing and it wouldn't take it. So I was
they ain't built for that. But see, Ms. Joy, you got to make sure that the file was in the actual size of the actual jump drive. Because if it's too big, then they ain't gonna do it.
Well, that's what it's saying. It was like it ain't enough space,
Okay, yeah.
It's just like no. So I was like, oh, okay. So this little thing ain't gonna work.
Man, look, free game. Right before we get about here, Amazon got a 4 terabyte external hard drive you plug up with a USB for like $60. I'm talking about it. It's going like dead ass. It's going like hotcakes. It's definitely something to get. I thought about grabbing me another one because I got my damn shit hanging off my computer like backpacks. So I definitely got
I could just picture you with all that geeky, nerdy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Everything.
Real now, like Drip is really nerdy.
That's and is the fuck.
I love it though. I really do.
Drip was really nerdy. Oh shit, nah, for sure. I am a little bit though, for sure. I just, like I always was doing shit with the computer, taking them apart, like, hooking up my mama's shit in the highs, just hooking up all kind of shit. Like, we're just doing all kind of shit. So, yeah it's definitely on me. It's definitely in me and not on me. So,
it's a good thing, though.
For sure. But nah, Ms. Joy, if you want to get your positive words for the world, Creed.
Well, everybody just keep love first. So I'm going to just say my little outro. So enjoy your night, enjoy your day, enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? It's because joy is real. See y'all later.
Thank you, Ms. Joy. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Lord Jesus, boy, Ms. Joy, boy, it's positive words, boy, affirmation. Yes. I'm going to start saying my blessing. God is great. God is good. Let us thank us for our food. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, we in the dough. Shout out to Miss Joy, man. Shout out to Miss Joy. Shout out to Miss Joy. Drip Nation jersey merch on the screen. It's finna get real. It's finna get real. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Like, this gonna be the time slot for a good little minute right now. I'm just being more, as I be more consistent, the numbers were definitely up as I wanted them to be. We just gotta work on the support side, and that's cool too. I actually want y'all to give genuinely, you know what I'm saying? Not just on no cap shit, but it is what it is. Shout out to Marcus for sending the super. Shout out to Random Chat Nigga for sending the super chat. And I got a cash out. I hate when people say you ain't gotta set. I think that was Boss Man. I don't know. Somebody said you ain't gotta say it. But that's cool too. It's cool too. It's cool. BJ say stay out the way or get ran over. Nah, for real, nigga better drip or drown. Straight up, drip or drown. So, if you in the goddamn East Splash Town, you know what I'm saying? You better act like you know your way around. And that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? And you're through. But hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the replay. Leave a super thanks. Shit. Leave a comment. I do reply. If you got any feedback from the show, if you want to, give content for the show, the link, the email is in the chat. It's firetrip@mail, not Gmail, just @mail.com. If you need any software, anything dealing with the streaming shit, get at me. Trust me, you will want to. All them goddamn monthly subscriptions y'all paying for, cut that shit short and get through. But hey, who am I? Well, Miss Georgia told me I'm nerdy and get through. So yeah, you either gonna drip with us or drown. You feel me? But Drip Nation ain't ever drowning. You hear me? So we just growing, getting big numbers. Somebody told me me and O'Daryl don't need to do a show. I said, man, y'all don't want that type of shit going on over here. Niggas will be scared to come over there. Straight up. Because they know I can get on Demon Time. And this nigga has took over the demon nature. And you're through. So, But hopefully we can be positive vibes of the world, Craig. I'm telling you. I'm going to change that damn demon, watch. We ain't going to call him demon no more. We gonna start calling that nigga Daryl. I'm trying to tell you. Because me, see, all that old internet shit, that shit don't bother me. I give two fuck. Nick and huff and puff all goddamn day. I wouldn't give a damn. Nigga, I know in real time, and nigga, it's officially a wrap. But at the same time, bro, like, we can't let this shit bother us, man. We can't let it get to us like that. So I remember my first day on YouTube, I told folks I'd never get up on my camera and pull my pants up like I'm finna fight my camera and get to screaming and hollering through my goddamn camera. Hell no. And when I say that for niggas who do it, they kind of get quiet on me. It ain't no slug or nothing because I ain't never seen you do it. I ain't really worried about it, but nigga, don't come looking for me and then want to police how I come for you. No way. That's why I don't let that shit with Demon either like make me start treating them different. Because they definitely want me to treat them different. That's for sure. That's for sure. They trying to figure out how the fuck Drip got him over there, Calm Cool Collective. We men, that's why. I don't try to little boy niggas. That's why. I don't try to do none of that shit. I know why that nigga over here. He know too. That's a fact. But us as men, what's understood don't have to be explained. And that's why it make a nigga like me so platinum and to have everybody trying to figure out what the fuck I got going on. Mind your goddamn business, nigga. That what you can do, nigga. Don't watch me, nigga. Watch the TV. How about that? And get through. Straight up. It's all love all the way around it. Look. Demon in the goddamn chat right now. He know what time it is. What up, Rooster? Look, he ain't goddamn Milwaukee. He ain't goddamn Waukesha. Waukesha. What that shit called? Nah, for sure. Yeah, man, yelling at the phone. Yeah, but I don't like judge niggas who do that shit. That's just not me. I ain't giving that energy. But if they really want me and Demon to do a show, bro, I'm telling you, we gonna fuck the world up because everybody gonna have a fucked up narrative and we gonna shit on them. We gonna shit on them in the best Demon Time Virgo way possible because nigga, we some motherfuckers. I'm trying to tell you. We some motherfuckers for sure. Yeah, BJ, come on, man. What's understood don't need to be explained. Demon know what time it is, and I do too. That's a fact. Rooster, shit, come on, man. That's why, look, Rooster know that nigga loved all the way across the board because he remind me of my people. Like, nigga, we country too. Like, yeah, so that's why I be bothering Rooster. I'm telling you, everybody try to, nah, man, we gonna chop. Now, sometimes Rooster can get out of pocket, but I don't be yelling at Rooster, cussing this nigga out. Hell nah. I know how to just put him in the back for a second. Kind of just, hold on, Rooster, because he get excited and get, you know what I'm saying? Bro, he passionate about what he talking about. I can't treat him no different. But bro, people to come over here and bro get to ask me questions like, why certain people got wrenches? Nigga, do you pay my StreamYard? Nigga, do you do anything according to YouTube, nigga? Fuck out of my face. Straight up. And it is what it is. Not to be aggressive, mean, or none of that shit. But bro, mind your business, my nigga. Drip Nation business is Drip Nation business, not you and your mama business. No, nigga. And if you got a problem, they can argue with your man. Come Come on, BJ, say less than necessary. Come on, bro. I'm telling you. TMKC say TMKC knows what time it is, and I do too. And you do. You do. And why I need to be getting out turned up because that nigga be over here. I'm telling you, bro, when that nigga hit my panel, my email get to going crazy. Then we gently get on my panel with him and get to going crazy. Other people get on the panel with other people get to going crazy. And then when they see nothing go crazy and nigga pop off the worst way, they be like, how the fuck that nigga did that shit? Oh, they must be working together. Well, hell, if we working together, nigga, pay me, nigga. Real shit, cause nigga, the production ain't productive. Cause we ain't got a check yet. If I'm lying, Demon could definitely correct it. See, I'm trying to tell you. I'm sending baby gifts for the little baby. Fuck y'all talking about. Shit. I'm sending baby gifts for the little baby. Niggas hate that shit. Oh, Drip got Demon over there, so we ain't going. Well, fuck you. Stay where you at. Because I don't change my show for Demon. That's a fact. I don't change shit for that nigga. And I would hope he don't change his show for me. What my rules is what my rules is. Period. It ain't go for anybody. It ain't for just him or no anybody. Nigga, Trey say the B word more than the law allowed. Nigga, I just gotta keep correcting him so he'll no. But now he'll be like, oh shit, my bad. Like that's just respect. I ain't got to do no getting loud, man. Like nigga, we grown men. That's my dog. I'm not finna little boy nobody because that shit not right. That shit not right. And I don't move like that. I ain't never did. Straight up. And with that being said, goddammit, birds of a feather, they flock together, so it make you a sucker.